Welcome one, welcome all to Intertwining Fates' Masters of the Night Top 8 Finals. We are here tonight with the very last event in our major circuit for the last couple months. I am incredibly excited. We're going to be having the best of the best BB tag play, all of the players that have dedicated their time, effort, and money to make sure that they get the most pristine practice for this very moment, because this is the money runner. We have $500 on the board, and top 4 is getting paid out. So, these players are going to have to do a lot of work. But before we even get to that, we have quite a couple introductions to be made. We have a couple commentators that we've had together before, but always pristine nonetheless. Please welcome your girl Church and Kraken Atkins on the side as well. How you both doing today?
Hello, doing good, doing good. What's going on, chat? Over here at twitch.tv/gtechfgc. Love to see it. And yeah, excited to be here for Masters of the Night, Intertwining Fates, you know the vibes. And I'm here with my good buddy Church. What's going on, Church?
Up Atkins and everybody else. I'm super hyped for today. It's all been leading up to this. Don't get me wrong. Everybody knows I like to get hyped for a good tournament, but there's something about grand finals and the conclusion of a good anime arc that just hits different. I'm so hyped for today. Everybody's been practicing, putting in some good work, and it's time to see how it's gonna pay off.
Hell yeah, loving the energy. I mean, like, listen, this has been 2 months in the making, pretty much going based off of the date of the first prelim qualifier, which was on August 3rd, and it's all kind of culminated to this, you know, the Masters of the Night top 8 finals. So for those that may be tuning in, not familiar with the structure or what exactly is going on here, basically we have 8, or we will have 8, more on that later, of the people that have been entering these preliminary qualifier events. There were 5 of them that happened between the August and September timeline, and the people who placed the best, the highest on the leaderboard, had the strongest placements and accumulation of points, are invited here for this finals to fight out for a minimum $500 payout via that Matcherino, !Matcherino in the chat. So the stakes are high, the time commitment is definitely not a question here, as these people have been looking forward to this for quite some time.
Absolutely. It's already a big accomplishment to just be qualified for this tournament at all, for just today in and of itself. Oh. Oh, okay. I was like that was said with such conviction. I was like, yeah, pop off, let's go.
No, I just straight up forgot to mute my mic. That's my bad.
You're good. Okay, but yeah, everybody has done a fantastic job. So make sure to root on these players, chat, because they have done a phenomenal job to get here. And if you so feel the need to donate or just to simply help out and claim a code for the Matcherino, please do so. Please support these players. This is a huge deal, and it's gonna be a lot of fun today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, speaking of supporting the players, I think a good thing to do would be introducing the players, right? So we know who we're rooting for or who we're not rooting for. You know, you're a person in the chat. You can make your own decisions. I know I have my favorites, but let's talk about who's qualified for the top 8 finals here at Masters of the Night. We have Yusro7, hailing from New York. Riazo, hailing from Michigan. Gonna be rocking that Yumi 9. Wee Kondo from Alabama. King of Ninja 789 from California. Sykes from Mexico. Hachi from Canada. And then let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who am I forgetting here? I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. My tab's been loading for, I just realized, like 3 minutes now. So you do what you gotta do.
Serene Smile, my bad. Serene Smile from shout outs to Spectrum Internet trying to gaslight me here on this commentary session. But yeah, no, it's Serene Smile, who's also within that 7th spot. The 8th spot, I guess we'll kind of lead into of what we're getting set up here, is a tiebreaker. So there's actually a tie for the 8th place between Yo Game Wizard and Bumba Chunga. So they will be playing a set to kind of decide who's going to be able to get within this top 8 finals.
A last chance qualifier, if you will.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, we've been talking about the stakes in question here, the buildup of months of competition to even get to this point, you know, to both of these players have been putting in work. They've entered like multiple preliminary brackets. I want to say Bumachunga has entered a few more than Yo Game Wizard, but either way, like they got the proper, or they got like a high amount of points to even be in this position in the first place. But it all comes down to this one set as to whether they're able to continue or not. So I'd be nervous. It's a little tense, like.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like a little bit of pressure. This is the last chance. But somebody's journey will be continuing forward from this point. Right now, it does look like Bumachunga is already at it with the lead, taking Adachi to half health. With Labris, we need to stop talking about Labris in a bad way. Like, I don't know, she's been eating healthy this year.
Definitely, and I mean, that's been courtesy of Bumachunga's work that they've been putting in. So, yeah, let's see, we have Red Axe. Okay, reversal.
Oh, Jane Knuckle didn't quite make it out. The threat of aerial rape has been, just for a second quenched, but back at it with a grab.
Alright, yeah. Game Wizard sitting on a bunch of resources here. Bumachunga needs to be extremely careful. There's no burst available. Good defense here thus far. This is so scary. That's reversal rip, so unfortunately Jin is going to be going down. Game Wizard finds the JB on the Labris incoming, and I think that's going to be game 1 Game Wizard.
As trying to agree, I don't think we need to send that one to Sajam. I think scientifically we are good. We are confident. Whenever you see that final pixel and you're like, I can't get commentary cursed. It's already there, like it's already in motion, but you're still like, I don't know. Somehow Rachel's wind is gonna move it out of the way.
Right? The commentary neutral game is real. You know, they're playing footsies within the ground game. We're playing footsies with life bars, and our vision basically is trying to deduce what's going on.
It's true, the Sherlock Holmes chat.
Yeah, Game Wizard up game 1. See if Bumachunga will be able to recover. You know, a decent start. You know, one of the big things when facing a team like this, right? And by that I mean Adachi Yumi is just the sheer amount of control that they have over the game, right? You have Yumi Snowbirds, Adachi Zio, and together they just make sure you can play the game as minimally as possible. You know, Bumachunga needs to find those early game victories to avoid scenarios like this. But a big drop game
what a drop!
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you are absolutely, no pun for Yumi, but once they start avalanching and it just gets absolutely out of control, you really have to try to get control of that team, try to put them in defense pretty early on, and then you want to keep that offense. That being said, that's of course not how it always goes.
Yeah, Solo Jin, Storm of Blades, Resonance activation, Bumachunga's throwing everything at the wall, nothing is sticking.
Aerial rave into the assist, and that will be taking the Jin out. Second game for Yo Game Wizard.
Yeah, Yo Game Wizard looking like they came here to play, and really all the pressure is on Bumachunga at the moment. And oh man, you want to talk about tough adaptations to be made? This has to be one of the tougher ones on that scale, right? Just Game Wizard hasn't been in like a threat of losing a character. They've been closer to winning a match with a perfect than they have to being in threat of losing a character. So it's just such a massive change that Bumachunga needs to bring here in order to, you know, get a game, let alone be worse.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, so Yo Game Wizard has just been playing so convincingly, right? Like there hasn't been a lot of room for error, and because of that, it's a lot harder for Bumachunga to try to find those areas to improve upon as it is.
Right now, having great cycle momentum. Oh my gosh, that's such a heartbreaker. Red Axe got hasty, really wanted to cash out and just drop the combo.
Back to the knees. I mean, Adachi got in though.
Okay. Heat Riser, Labris quite low.
There. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, back to the sandwich. Welcome to Subway. Swept off your feet. Oh, just like a Lifetime movie.
The Game Wizard eating fresh out here does find the Axe Switch mix-up. Oh yeah, Bumachunga felt obligated to burst off of that mix-up. I think that was maybe ill-advised. Labris came in with like no health. She's out. Jin gets hit shortly thereafter. 2 bars on deck, a full cross gauge. Church, I'm not saying it's over, but
I mean, there's always room for a comeback, but Bumachunga definitely has to be very careful if there is. Yeah, nope, that is 9.2k, and I have to believe that it is the 8 at the end of that damage that really did it.
Yes, there it is. Just very precise gameplay there from Yo Game Wizard. Going to be getting a 3-0 victory. But Bamachunga put up a good fight. That game 3, man, I gotta say that it was probably nerves that got to them because they had some massive openings. The burst management from Game Wizard wasn't the best. There were a couple of mistakes, and Bamachunga found a couple of hits with Lapras Red Axe.
Yeah.
The biggest problem was like Bamachunga spent resources to try to capitalize on that damage, and it was on drops. So a dropped combo already hurts, but a drop combo with Lapras Red Axe is even worse. You're not only like spending the resources and they're not going anywhere, but her axe is depleting because you're not making contact with anything. So that's a heartbreaker for sure.
Yeah, an unfortunate resource that takes a while to build up, and once it's gone, you're like, I gotta do it all again.
Yeah.
Yep, but Yo Game Wizard did a fantastic job, and we will be seeing them again later.
Indeed, yeah. So Yo Game Wizard gonna be within the top 8 finals, joining those aforementioned 7 that we mentioned earlier. Now I believe the way that the structure works is that Game Wizard will be entered in, because he's technically like in 8th place, right? So they will be in the 8th seed territory, which means they're going to be fighting the 1st seed territory. That's how brackets work. So that does mean one of the first matches we have in our round 1 will be Riazo versus Yo Game Wizard, which is, listen, I always keep saying this, like Game Wizard and Bamachunga were just fighting for their lives for a chance to fight Nine the Phantom, and you know, there's just something about that just brings me humor. Like, they really want to fight Nine the Phantom, like.
Do you want to fight Nine the Phantom? Because personally, me, I'm good.
You know,
I like witnessing history. You know what I'm saying?
Personally, I'd mirror, but that's just me.
Very, very fair. Oh, well, chat, let me go ahead. Let me tell you, if you want to check out Bracket for yourself, check out these players. At any point, go ahead and type in a chat !Bracket, because that is available to you as a resource. And we want to make sure that every fighting game player takes advantage of their resources. Look at that.
Nice. I like that. I mean, it's just true. There's really not much I can say in regards to that, other than let's utilize that bracket resource and let y'all know how things are going down, because I see matches marked for stream, so I'm gonna assume that the bracket is finalized. And so, as we mentioned, Rialzo versus Yo Game Wizard is going to be one of those sets within our top 8 finals. We also have Hachi versus King of Ninjas, which is an interesting one, right? We have Hachi on that Akihiko Yumi, going to be fighting King of Ninjas, most likely Yumi Yukiko, but you never really know what King of Ninjas. There are a couple of surprises that they may bring to the table. And then we have some players that I'm sure that you're familiar with, Sykes and Serene Smile. How do you feel about that one?
Okay, so I'm going to be real. I think Serene has been on the journey of a lifetime this year in terms of their FGC gameplay. I think that they have progressed so much this year in tournament gameplay and just overall. And of course, it's Sykes. That's a homie. I'm excited to watch Sykes play. I think Sykes has been doing nothing but improving as well. So that's going to be a super fun one to watch, as well as the next set, which would be Wikondo and Yusoro. I think that one's going to be a lot of fun to watch as well. All of these are players that we're super familiar with, and we've gotten to see them grind just in general a ton this year, as well as specifically in these brackets for the Masters of the Night. So I'm excited to see both of these. I don't know which one I would want to see more, and I definitely wouldn't place my bets on either, because I wouldn't do that.
Okay. So you're saying you're not willing to place your bets on either of those two sets? Can I wait, hold on. Aren't you literally like the gambling or like Vegas-based VTuber? What do you mean that you're not gonna place any bets? Like,
listen, of all things, I am a businesswoman, okay? Of all things, I'm a businesswoman. I will make my bets wisely.
I respect that. Okay, what if I bring
oh my god, you are not, damn it,
trade deal. Allow me to make a proposition. Okay, there's zero stakes on the line. We're just purely having a chat. Who is your pick to take this bracket tonight? Who's taking the entire thing for Masters of the Night?
Okay. Yo, so I'm going to tell you what I want to happen, and then I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen. Okay?
Okay.
I think that's fair. Okay, so what I want to happen is I want to see Sykes and Serene play this out now. I want to see them see this match again in grand finals. Don't get me wrong. I also love seeing 9 in grand finals. I want to switch it up. I want to give me the Rachel Grand Finals, okay? Give me the Rachel Grand Finals. I want to see... I think I want to see Serene take this.
All right.
I think that's the anime ending that I'm going for. That being said, I don't know. Will Riazzo be taking another win to their belt?
Yeah, I would say, given previous events of the day, if I had to choose one to take the entire thing, it's going to be Riazzo. But let's see what the bottom side of the bracket has to bring, as this set between Serene Smile and Sykes is already underway. Sykes trying to claw back up from a pretty prominent Serene Smile start, but has his corner positioning, looking to get something started with it.
I think it's going to...
Hey, oh my god, full cross combo activations on both sides. Look at my smash doubles over here.
Over chat, make sure he keeps responsible. Up in the air, back down to earth. Gotta love gravity.
Right? Oh, man, yeah, going for that reversal. That's actually a really smart punish from Sykes. They went for 5C because it's unburstable.
Very, very safe. Being very aware. Very demure.
Right? Yeah, I would not have thought to do that at all.
I don't know, I swear, Sykes has a third eye.
Handy here. They did not start off strong within this round at all, but right now it feels like it could be anyone's game. You see Serene Smile trying to slow it down with the Rachel. Does find that sneaky cross-up. Go for the burst bait. Sykes does not bite.
Clean out the George. Oh! Gotta be aware of your feet.
Okay, so B, Zio, you have the solo Adachi. Oh, just the tail end of that clips Rachel.
I wonder if that's strategic. Just trying to get the last hit of it, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, so Resonance version of the super has the power charge available. Gonna be going to the cross slash. I think Rachel dies for this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and then just straight off the Resonance activations, gets clipped by the 2A. Sykes does have the resources available. I think that's going to be it. We get another cross slash.
Very, very nice from Sykes. Taking game one. Sykes is like, nah, you want to see me in grand finals. And I'm like, Sykes, you're right, guy.
The plot twist. It was Sykes all along. That's what I was actually trying
to say. It was Sykes all along. Here's the thing. I'm so down for a good tournament narrative. Like, so much. Just so much.
Definitely. Well, the narrative is building here, Sykes. Again, I don't really want to go on the edge of calling it like a comeback. Like, he wasn't in complete dire circumstances, but that round start was not amazing. And Sykes just having that willingness and making, very exceptional decisions to bring that back was impressive.
Just like you said, very good awareness. Not letting the pressure get to you, definitely being aware of not mashing. Sending out that BCO again. Really thought Sykes was going to end up in the middle of the sandwich. Did not see him go over to the right side of the screen. Getting caught in the happy birthday. Call the chefs. Time to make that cake.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Yeah, really risky on the counterplay there from Serene to route into DP. Ends up getting, well, a punish that's going to be unburstable and probably leading to Rachel's demise. Yikes. Oh, not quite. Okay, now that one can be sent to Seija.
Oh my gosh. Yep, Serene has to keep Rachel out of there. Has to try to get some of that health regen back. Waldstein has to do so much work right now. Yeah, this is definitely the strat, right?
Yeah, it seems so. I mean, the Zios all around have been really giving Serene Smile a lot to contend. Well, I want to say a lot to contend with, but nothing really contend with at all. It's just respect. Like, what do they do?
Exactly. Nice grab tech. Trying to bait out the Rachel. It looks like Sykes is trying to play this very strategically, very safe. George claiming another life.
Yes, the frog on the floor coming in clutch here for Serene when they need the most. 5P. Oh, a defensive burst timing. Routes into the super for the punish.
Oh Oh, Ruby's not out of there quite yet, but everybody's health bars are looking the same. Not able to get him with the overhead.
Yeah.
Adachi barely made it out of there. Oh, barely made it out.
Jeez, well, yeah, he's gonna be barely coming in with any life at all. Finds that cross up. Went for the throw, but unfortunately, maybe just a missed time on it. The air back dash JB. Serene Smile did bite. Sykes had the right idea. I think it was just a fumble on execution. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very strategic. The fake out would have worked, but just unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh man, those types of BB tag matches where it's a 2v2 and you know all characters are like at the brink of death. The decisions that characters or players rather make in those moments are always so tense. It's just like when somebody calls an assist, I almost feel like screaming like they can die. But people just try to find those gaps in the neutral where they can call an assist safely and not you know be rewarded with death. It's just so intriguing to me.
Like once again, just trying to keep the space with this Waldstein. Gotta love BB tag footsies. It just feels right. The pacing, nice.
Yes, top notch. Found that sandwich situation, faked out the AZO on the front. Serene Smile does find the reversal. Okay.
Switching over to Ruby. Not able to catch after the assist though.
Yeah, and I think one flaw of Serene Smile's team comp here that's kind of come to full fruition that Sykes is taking advantage of is like neither Waldstein nor Rachel have like a bullet style assist, right? Or anything that is just like a laser projectile that travels full screen like a typical like type Hadoken style move or anything, right? Rachel has projectiles, but they're more like, you know, the Lobelias and the bats and all that. So there's not really a lot that Serene Smile can do to directly counterplay Zio as a concept, you know?
You have to respect it and try to work around it.
Yeah.
Sykes taking game 2 at set point.
Sykes looking so strong. Serene Smile is just... Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the pain point of what they need to solve here. It's just Sykes has gotten to the point where about like 75% of their approach is being structured around Adachi, right? They're throwing out some Ruby assists here and there, but they're mostly trying to create space, get a call, right, when Serene Smile wants to throw an assist, and then just lobbing a Zio. Because it's just like, okay, if you threw the assist, I'm going to either punish you or force you to use cross combo. If you didn't use an assist, I'm still using Zio, so whatever. And it's just like, yeah, that's a very valid choice. Like,
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Sending out George. Winning over. Unicorn in the process. Very nice sandwich. Sykes is able to get out of it though, sending in Zio and Ruby. But it is so much time. What a call out!
I can't believe that was a punish. That was insane.
That's just matchup knowledge. You're like, no, I'll make it there in time. I'll make it before Walmart closes.
Right? Got in there at 8:59 p.m.
Not quite reaching here. Spacing for the anti-air. Serene's closing in the space though. Sykes making it out. Oh my gosh! Wow. Way to turn the tide, Sykes. Wow.
For real. Serene Smile opted for the DP, but Rachel did not turn around to fight the active character. She was still focused on Ruby. Does this equate to her demise? Yes. So that's pretty massive here for Sykes. Just has to worry about the solo wall now.
He is sitting at full health, but oh well, he was sitting at full health. And back down. Ooh, unfortunate DP.
Yeah, gonna come back to bite them, and look at this. Serene Smile just spent that resonance. Not gonna have that comeback factor available in that way. Just really gonna have to make some hard reads in order to make this happen. And oh my god, speaking of hard reads, wake up 5A from Sykes, no respect.
Nah, that's a hard no. Sykes taking the set, 3-1. Very good stuff for both players. What a set, what a set.
definitely. I had a blast watching that. Like, man, yeah, Sykes just playing so confidently in comparison to like the game one, and that's a set evolved. They were identifying what was working and just doing more of it. And I mean that in like the most complimentary way possible. Because like when you're within these tournament sets and you do find a slight type of disadvantage of your opponent, you want to take advantage of that as much as possible. And I think Sykes did that in a really phenomenal way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very good adaptations. We always talk about adaptations, but being able to actually see them is always fun. Let me see. Sorry, you remember how I told you I've been refreshing my bracket since the beginning of the tournament? We still going.
Oh my god! Wait, are you a Spectrum user?
No, I switched off of Spectrum.
That's the objectively right decision.
Start.gg will not.
Oh, it's a Start GG history. Yeah, that's a 10-0 matchup. That's I've had plenty of bad experiences with Start GG. I understand.
Hey, I just made it in. Let's go. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so up next we are going to be seeing Wikondo and Yusoro. This is going to be fun. This one's going to be a lot of fun. I'm expecting to see some Azrael, some Heart Aino, some Yunarukami, some Adachi.
Yeah, I will be interested to see how this one plays out. I think that Yusoro, in terms of how I've seen them perform lately, they go kind of back and forth with the hearts, right? Between like Wikondo and Sonic-kun. But in previous conversations that I've had with them, I think they feel quite comfortable in the matchup against Heart. And I mean, if you're gonna have any team in the game to feel comfortable against pretty much anything the game can throw at you, it's Adachi and Narukami, right? One of the best teams in the game. But I'll be interested to see what they bring to Wikondo. You know, Wikondo is a extremely capable player. They play an extremely unique team in the form of this Heart. Azrael has a very distinct approach to the game. But hey, if things get too crazy to contend with, we have seen them also pull out that Yumi as the great equalizer.
The old insurance.
Yeah, that is some of the a premium plan is what I find as Yumi. Like,
you paying that DLC extra premium plan.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I am excited to see this one. Honestly, I feel like this is probably a match we've seen several times before. I'm just trying to remember when. This definitely is a Wednesday night fights or a Tuesday night setup. One of the two.
Yeah, both of these players kind of constantly entering brackets here, so let's see how it goes this time around for Masters of the Night.
Growler turning the tides, but Wikondo still being put on defense. That being said, Yusoro is breaking through, getting Heart down to health, but they still have quite a bit to refill. There's Growler. Yeah, you've got to try to avoid Growler. That's the annoying part about Azrael. If you can avoid him kind of being in the middle, getting a Growler over to the left side of the screen, you can jump over and just punish him on the right side of the screen. That's nice, as long as you're on the right side of the screen at the right time.
Right, yeah. The Growler is going to be a very important part of this matchup, right? In terms of not only as an assist, but when Wikondo has Azrael point, the types of things they'll be able to nullify. But right now, just courtesy of that reaction, Blackhawk Stinger has really been able to swing things in their favor. He's sort of in trouble.
Made their way out of the quarter. Oh, but Heart Aino was on them.
Yeah, opting to let Narukami go. Oh no, the 2B off in the distance. Yeah, that is a player quirk of Yusoro, is that they are probably the most the biggest user of Adachi 2B I've ever seen. They really believe in that normal, and I mean, like 8 times out of 10 they make good calls in terms of like the Adachi 2B making contact, but that time it did not pay off.
Ready.
No, not that time. Wikondo currently sitting up 1. It could have gone either way. It really could have gone either way at any time, though.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the big difference maker was that reaction Blackhawk Stinger from Wikondo, right? So that's something that Yusoro 7's gonna have to keep in mind. Obviously, a team like Narukami Adachi really potent in establishing that full screen lockdown with the Zeos and Narukami 5P and all that good stuff. But if Wikondo has 2 bars, Yusoro might have to think twice.
Yep. Yeah, and Wikondo has really good reaction times too. It's very good reactions. A cheeky little reset. Oh, but there is a 5C. You either love him or you love to hate him.
For me, yeah, I hate to hate them. Like,
oh, taking out the kneecaps.
oh wow, was able to find. Oh, that's something I've been seeing Yusro do a lot lately. So they go for the active switch and the Adachi command throw, and then they autopilot, or I guess auto time Narukami's deep invincible action. So if you're up backing, reacting to the command throw, you get anti-hit by Narukami. It's actually like a sequence that I don't really know how to get out of, besides like maybe super.
Besides super and maybe pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That was cool. Okay. She's just fine. Okay. Yusro's got to try to get a handle on Heart. Oh, DP is not the way to go, though. Listen, I like gambling, but that 50-50 is rough.
Yeah, okay, but the wake-up button here from Yusro to fight their way out of this corner. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Yusro's going to be wanting to resonance anytime soon.
No air-to-air, unfortunately, for Yusro. Popping resonance. Definitely seems like an opportune moment. Oh, but not the opportune moment to DP. That is going to be a very strong punish from Mikando. And with the super, taking you downtown.
There it is, Mikando going up 2 games over Yusro at the moment. Yusro just can't really find a way to establish that control that this team is known for, right? And I'm not gonna say that it's not easier said than done, especially against the likes of Heart Idol, right? She's flying all over the place. You know, you have this bug zapper in the form of Zio, but that mosquito is just, you know, dipping in and out of those beams that are trying to zap her. She's too pesky. Azrael Growler also has been a really key thing here for Mikando to nullify some of those shenanigans.
The corner. Nice healthy 5K. Oh, and getting him with the overhead as well.
Alright, the Marvelous on the 5C to build up the bar. Oh, big punch. Almost stabilized the Happy Birthday. That would have been trouble in paradise there for Yusro if that worked out.
I think this still isn't the prime vacation that you're going for. You know Narukami's not dead though. Well, they are. Why did you keep that?
Pain.
Maybe we were just thinking it's Adachi time. Okay, it's Adachi time. Adachi. Adachi. Mikando taking the set 3-0. That Heart was a menace. That Heart was a menace, and Growler was everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that game 3 was definitely the most convincing game that we saw throughout the entirety of that set. Yusro just being completely caught on the defensive, nothing really going their way in terms of reversal actions, and Wekondo just establishing full control that I feel like Wekondo was slowly but surely gathering as the set went along. So honestly, it was not in my cards to be that convincing in Wekondo's favor. I expected, I don't know who I expected to win, but I expected a little bit more of a closer set, but it seems like Wekondo just had Yusro's number today. They're looking really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But that is not going to be the end of us seeing Yusro, because there is, of course, still a loser's bracket. So maybe we'll see them later. Well, we will see them later, actually.
Yeah, Yusro is slated to fight Serene Tamao in that losers round 1. So that will, as you said, be a little bit later. But for now, we're going to finish off with our winners round 1 matches. We're going to be going over to Hachi versus King of Ninjas 789. A match that'll look like you're seeing a lot of Yumi on the screen, and you're just like, man, this BB tag game, they just be having Yumi everywhere. This is practically a mirror match. But no, the win conditions of these teams couldn't be any more different. You know, you have Hachi on the Akihiko Yumi, where Akihiko is enabled to do, kind of enabled to traverse across the neutral game really nice with Yumi 6P and get in and punch a bunch. That's what he's known to do, and do a lot of damage if you were to make a mistake. King of Ninjas with the Yumi Yukiko on the other end of the spectrum is a much more slow play team. Really kind of dipping into the screen control shenanigans available through both of the characters. And if you're too content in allowing for King of Ninjas to control the screen with the Yumi Yukiko, or if you're falling victim to Yumi's air raid and Yukiko is out in the open to do whatever she wants, those fire levels are building passively over time. So she's kind of like a ticking time bomb. If you let King of Ninjas play for too long.
Yeah, it's definitely something you have to keep aware of. It's her fire levels are always something that are very easy to miss if you're not careful. If you're not actively paying attention to, they're building up that fire meter. I should watch out.
Yeah, definitely. It's something you always have to have in the back of your mind. So, although they're both using Yumi, completely different approaches, right? You're going to be seeing Hachi really trying to take the fight over to King of Ninjas, very offensive playstyle, picking their spots, and really trying to bring the pain, whereas King of Ninjas may not be so apt to do so. Dip into those screen control shenanigans, let Dark Phoenix rise and raise terror over this BB tag game that we play.
Oh yeah, here's the thing. One of these teams will... if they win the match, they could do it very clean. If the other one which wins the match, it's going to be nothing but a absolute bloodbath. Right,
that's the best way to put it.
Like, both of them can win. It's very possible. But one of them doesn't leave behind a whole bunch of blood, okay? Ooh. Very nice time to burst in. King of Ninja's having a very good awareness of the spacing and trying to kind of close in. Perhaps get that sandwich set up. There is Hachi closing in on Akihiko and going for it again.
Man, some decent defensive sequences here from Hachi, but I think what's giving me a lot of concern is they have not been able to get anything started. They can't call assists. They can't play neutral. They can't they can't really do anything. It's just the King of Ninja show.
Oh, Akihiko's opened the door.
Hopefully, Hachi can get some type of momentum started here. A beautiful throw break here from King of Ninjas. Hachi not wanting to press on with resonance yet, but wait a minute.
There's the burst.
Oh no!
Oh, that was so unfortunate. Okay, this is not going to be the end for Hachi. And it doesn't seem like King of Ninjas has been able to get that fire meter built up either. Still sitting at 1.
Yeah, I mean, King of Ninjas is just seeing that as not really a necessary win condition at this point. Hachi's falling to so much of the offense here. They do tag into the Yumi. Mazio dying gets punished.
Yep, that fan is going to be making it over there. King of Ninjas taking game 1. I told you. Do you want to guess which one was the one with the blood?
It seems like, I don't know if there's blood, but somebody's definitely charred at the moment, just getting burnt alive, it seems. But immediately cooled off with ice, potentially. I don't know. This fire and ice dichotomy is going hard and really giving Hachi a lot of issues, it seems.
Yeah, if Hachi can get something started, it could very easily turn the tide. Very easily turn the tide. But King of Ninjas has been playing very consistently, so they just have to continue to do so if they want to clutch out this set win.
Yeah, if I were to put my 2 cents in, maybe having a more Yumi-centric approach for Hachi could be beneficial. If you stall out with some snowbirds and call Akihiko assist and just look for those openings to bring Akihiko in at the advantage, right? But no, it looks like they're committed to figuring it out with Akihiko point.
Yeah, forcing Akihiko to go in against 2 characters, just really trying to create this space is going to be incredibly rough as it is. Like you said, trying to put Yumi in that position might be more beneficial, but this one's going to be the one that stacks on the damage a bit more at start, I think.
Yeah, another aspect of Akihiko
high risk, high payout.
Yeah, all it takes is 1, right? And just like that, we have almost an even game because Hachi found the end opening.
Yep, high risk, high reward. Ooh, not quite getting the anti-air.
Oh my gosh, a beautiful up back. I'm sure Hachi really wanted to make sure that Yukiko was dead off that exchange.
He's dancing.
You liver focus straight into the punches with the 5-win stacks on deck. Cross up. Oh, but it was an empty active switch. That had to be an input error. There's no way.
We're trying to go for both hits of just raw Rekka. You definitely have to continue to be aware of the assist.
Oh, the counter hit confirmation! Yo, that was beautiful recognition from Hachi. That Yukiko does finally go down. Hachi trying to make this happen. No way!
The call out! Dang! What a read!
Hachi really answered the question of, would you do a invincible reversal on minus frames for $500? And for Hachi, the answer is yes. That was crazy.
Can we get a clip of that ending, somebody, please? That was crazy. Okay, into game 3.
All right, but I mean, all things considered, like, although Hachi was able to take that game in very clutch fashion, if I may add to myself. Oh yeah, see, look at this. Hachi recognizes that there's still things that need to be solved for this 2v2, right? They were able to get the clutch comeback, but they need a different approach as it relates to these early game sequences. Now, Yumi being at point does find the happy birthday. This is a huge shakeup here for Hachi. 4 bars built. Is it over?
Go dead!
God, no, where's the super? Where is the super?
Okay, King of Ninjas has on their bio that they have the clutch factor. This, in fact, will guarantee that they do if they somehow take this set. Hachi has a hill to climb, but it is a small one. Whereas King of Ninjas, it has to make it through this Yumi, and this Yumi is being a wall.
Yeah, oh man, Hachi
No
brought
confirm.
in Akihiko. I don't know about this. Yeah, this is so risky. He's so low. And now you're just going to be caught with your solo Yumi. I mean, King of Ninjas doesn't have the health against the characters, but it's a 2v1 situation. Oh dear, it's just going from bad to worse.
Oh, that was such a sneaky little grab. Oh my gosh. Oh, no punish to the whip. 2B.
Oh my gosh, I think we're going straight to PNG City.
Oh my, no, you're right. This is for a message. The message is look at this cool Astral.
Oh my gosh, Yumi Astral.png gonna be giving King of Ninjas the 2-1 victory. Dude, if you're Hachi right now, you can't tilt. You definitely gotta, I don't know, pull out a mirror or anything and just look at yourself and just say, I gotta lock in. Because that was a really painful way to watch a game kind of slip between your fingertips, right? I'm pretty sure that happy birthday that they got was the game. Like, they could have gone to the air raid, brought Akihiko in, and then, like, killed. But even if it wasn't the game, Hachi was still heavily favored. But there were so many key, like, seemingly errors that happened. I don't really know why they brought in Akihiko with, like, no life and no cross gauge, like, kind of sealing him to death. So, yeah, Hachi needs to be very cautious and kind of focused on the task ahead.
Yeah, they made good adjustments. The problem was, just like you said, the match slipped through, and it was just because there were a couple of key parts that unfortunately fell through the cracks.
They almost had the exact same round start.
Same brain cell.
I think they had the exact same round start, actually. Like,
Just in a different accent.
yeah.
Same language, different accent. Oh. She's charged up to level 6 already. King of Ninjas was cooking.
Hey, yeah, trying to fix that 5A. Can't find anything. 5A's yet again. Hey, even if those push boxes are being spent, that's still a punishment someone good.
Hachi with the JC. Switching over to the other side. The King of Ninjas was ready.
Oh my gosh. Hachi showing previously that they would invincible super on minus frames for $500. But King of Ninjas knowing in the back of their head that Hachi would only make such a decision once. They won't super on minus frame for $500 twice. Still matched on that 5A, was able to find the victory. 3-1, King of Ninjas is going to be moving on.
Man, what a set. What a set. Holy cow. Oh man, I don't think I've felt things like that since I had to read Where the Red Fern Grows. Wow. What a twist.
Yeah, it was something. Like, I was really, the way that game 3 was going, Hachi was really, I think, in tune with a lot of the ways that I would have liked it for them to play that set, right? They started Yumi, all of a sudden that enabled so much of their game. They found a huge money hit in that happy birthday, and you know, the drop was there, but they were still practically working on a perfect, and just it seems like once that match started tumbling down, the set kind of followed not too far behind. So again, yeah, hoping that Hachi will be able to lock in, as they're going to be tasked with making the losers run. They'll be within that match J category, fighting the loser of this next set that we have coming up here. But solid job to King of Ninjas. Like, they really played that extremely well. It was looking like a very tough fortress to deal with within that round one, and then that's kind of escalated over time.
Oh yeah, it really could have gone either way. It was very intense, very intense. I think it ultimately came down as well to Hachi has a very good Yumi and a very good Akihiko, and I feel like there's so much more confidence in that Akihiko than there is in that Yumi. And I think we need to try to even that out a little bit. But yeah, lock in.
Well, speaking of locking in, we're actually be locking in on a different set that you may expect as the bracket presents. So Ryazo is not quite home yet. I believe they'll be home soon, so we actually won't be doing Ryazo versus Yo Game Wizard on stream quite yet. However, we will be moving over to a winner semi set, which is a pretty high stakes set. So if I'm not mistaken, the voice of God, correct me, but I believe you have to be minimum top 4 in order to get payout for the Masters of the Night based off where the pot currently is. So essentially, Sykes and Wekondo are fighting for the dollar at the moment. Whoever wins this will be guaranteed in the money.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what both of them will bring to the table. You know, we just saw Wekondo very effortlessly take out Yusuro. So I'm saying that to say I don't know how big of a problem Adachi may present for Wekondo with the way that he's playing here at the moment. It is a little bit of a different team, right? Adachi, Ruby, and Sykes can bring out those pockets of aggression if need be, but given that Sykes just took that victory over Serene Smile in such a Zeo-centric manner, I would have a completely different approach here, or if they'll have to make those in-the-match adaptations to the way Wekondo played it previously.
Yeah, I think Wekondo has definitely been setting up a very good playing field that is going to be interesting to see, specifically Ruby try to make her way through, because she is very good at traversing the screen so quickly. But Wekondo has definitely been setting up really good overall ground control throughout the sets that we've seen today.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. You see them kind of dancing around each other here. Oh, nice nullification on that Zeo. Very good recognition from Wekondo.
Trying to slide in. No low, no overhead.
Hey, yo.
Oh, man, I really thought that was the read of the year. I was like, dang, that's going to be the book.
What the?
No, that's the book. New York Times bestseller.
Oh my god, where's Waldo? And by Waldo, I mean, where's the hitboxes? My god, Wekondo just getting robbed there off of that DP. Heart in trouble, just does find the point for the switch, but Sykes is just going to keep up the offense no matter what.
Trying to go in for the overhead. Wekondo aware of it, though. Adachi going to take quite a bit of a punish for it. Does look like Ruby might be able to switch in, but they're going to have to be aware of whenever they take that burst timing. Opting not to, and instead setting up a nice sandwich combo.
Okay, there's the Blackhawk Stinger, but I don't think anyone's punishable here. Yeah,
nope.
Just gonna find the block. Oh, that's
directly into super, into the second super. DHC, no gambles, no no risk, but definitely reward.
Man, Sykes has this skill as a player that I wish I had, but I'm too old. Like, in the heat of the moment, they know what the best unversable thing they can do every single time. Like, they're able to quickly calculate, okay, 5C punish is the thing to do here. I do A button into super, and that kills. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they definitely seem aware of the actual numbers part of the game.
Yeah, in a split-second scenario.
Yeah.
Like, my god.
Absolutely. They're very good at thinking on their fate, very good at thinking on the fly. But that being said, it does seem like Heart is flying around and taking Adachi out in the process. Currently sitting at 1-0.
Thinking on the fly, huh? Did I just curse Sykes there? Yeah, Heart flying and just being such a nuisance. And we were talking about this, right? Wekondo has not had any problem with Adachi at all, at least for the context of tonight. Heart has been really just having her way with the neutral game, and so that's really a big aspect of how Yusoro fell. And in those closing sequences, although Sykes had the clutch play, was able to bring down the Azrael, was not able to take down the heart when it was on the line. So she just flying around. Zio, no problem, you know?
Oh yeah, she's doing what she wants. She's like a kid whenever you don't give them any rules for the day.
Right?
And they just start zooming.
Zooming around the house, vanilla ice cream for breakfast. I do what I want.
Nap.
No nap. 5 hours of SpongeBob. I do what I want.
Oh, but it looks like it's catching up to her. The sugar rush was a bit too much, and Sykes says you gotta go. Wow, what a nice dog.
Time out, have her trapped within the corner, but no, she escapes. And yeah, the pressure just really building up here. Does find that low confirm. 3 bars available. Yeah, she's gonna be bursting on block.
Making it over to what a coast to coast. Yeah, ending back in the right side of the screen. Oh, very slick low from Sykes.
Is she cooked? Yeah, she's cooked.
Oh yeah, she's injured. Ribs broken.
Okay, BZO. Wow.
Whoa.
WeKondo actually finding the proper timing for an airborne BZO just instantly didn't get sniped by Heart. That's crazy. Yeah, if that was a fair character, that would have worked, but unfortunately, not
trying to. Oh, the block. Very nice awareness from WeKondo. Not being in a rush. Like very cleverly making it out of the corner though. Very good resonance burst. Oh!
No.
Was it I don't know.
Honestly, that's not a bad analysis there. It could have been a preemptive push block attempt.
I was thinking with the push block, but they were so far away, and that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking it could have probably been a preemptive push block attempt that just did not quite, ring true. I do feel like you mentioned WeKondo's patience with the way they're traversing across this, and I actually feel like it's the opposite here for Sykes. We have seen, some calls that they've been able to do that are on the money, and some that are really not. That airborne Adam Smasher super, right, in reaction to Heart holding, but it's not the play. Like, again, if she was a fair character, that would have worked, but she is able to block while she's still, like, flying at you, so... Yeah, Sykes is just going to have to recalibrate a bit, I feel. Maybe find some offensive momentum to get their head back in the game and avoid some of those blunders.
Yep. It's time, Troy Bolton.
You say it's time, Troy Bolton?
I said it's time, Troy Bolton. Yes.
Is that a High School Musical reference?
You said get your head in the game.
Oh my god. Oh, commentary is lit now. Pick right and go left. Watch yourself down defense. Oh, the pick and roll from Ruby? Keep your head in the game? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, is it buckets?
Buckets.
Buckets.
Why am I feeling so cold? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. Oh my. It's over.
What to do it? What to do it? She's still going. They're gonna make it to the sequel, Atkins. There's gonna be a sequel.
High School
It's gonna be good.
I got a third one. They like go to college or something. Like.
Oh nope. It doesn't seem as though Hard Ino is going to be going to college today. WeKondo left with solo Azrael. Oh, he's zooming back though. Sykes.
The resonance activated, but just getting dwindled over time. Sykes is able to play the safe, right? They really aren't pressure to apply any kind of super direct pressure on Azrael at this point. Such a life lead.
Just very much in control, making WeKondo go to them. Very clever. Very, very clever. And the Wildcats get a win.
The High School Musical power up. I don't know. Is this what Sykes needed? This honestly not on my bingo card for BB Time commentary, but I'm still here for it. I don't know if you knew how big of a High School Musical fan that I am. I've seen that movie at least 20 times. Like,
I'm so excited, man. You have no idea. You have no idea the amount of memes you're about to receive to your inbox.
I'm sure Sykes is here for it too. It seems to be helping out. So.
It worked. It worked for them, and we love that. That's great. Okay, let's see. Will WeKondo be able to continue their Honestly, they've just been really going off this past set.
Yeah, the last game was the biggest roadblock that they ran into, right? You see Sykes somehow constantly finding these angles for these Zeos to keep Hart facing the stop sign, but Weak Hondo does eventually find a way in. Going to be applying some pressure on his Ruby.
Oh, not exactly hitting. That laser does. Ooh. Every Zeo in the world.
Yeah,
There's that Growler.
Ooh, the only thing that's giving me a little bit of anxiety here, Sykes is spending quite a bit of resources to get this offense going, right? Push blocks and the cross gauge and the whole 9. The Ruby's not the healthiest, so they're just kind of throwing everything at the wall. It's not the most off-kilter gameplay, but they need to be careful making mistakes.
Yeah, definitely taking a lot of risks of having Ruby out there, which is why I think they switched out to Adachi. Very nicely done.
Yeah. Okay, I like this. Sykes is
resources.
Yeah, Sykes is faking out the. Oh my God! What a reaction! All of that was great. They were faking out Zeo because they know that Weak Hondo has Blackhawk Stinger. There it is. They've been baiting that for the last 20 seconds. The 5C punish, so it's unburstable. Sykes is really on point right now. This is crazy.
Into the confirm? No.
Wow. This is such great play here from Sykes. I can really kind of identify everything that they're doing here at the moment to make this happen. It's just, unfortunately, Ruby may go down in the process. No, she's living on a prayer. Oh, never mind.
Okay, Dachi's back out there. Caught with the air-to-air, no confirm!
Oh my God.
Sykes
5 seconds on top of that resonance. Hopefully she doesn't find a hit. She gets the back girl. Not like this, not like this. Oh my God. Weak Hondo is gonna take the set 3-1 via an Astral. No way, dude. Are you kidding me?
My heart left my chest. I'm so sad.
Oh my God, because
Oh my
what's so unfortunate, Sykes is playing so well. Like in the 2v2, when he's stalling out with Adachi, he's literally just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw some fake JAs, try to get him the Twitch Reactor Blackhawk Stinger. That happened perfectly. And then just having the proper decision making on the sandwiches. And like within that last 55 seconds of play, every decision that Sykes made was phenomenal for 50 of those seconds. But the last 5 seconds are what ended up being their demise. And that is just such a heartbreaker, dude. I would be crushed.
Yeah, that... the second we saw the grab, there was a universal gasp. There was a universal gasp. We all had it. Wow. Yeah, that... The amazing control that Sykes had throughout that entire, like you said, the 50-second period that was going off was just absolutely insane. No matter what, regardless if it ended in an Astral, like, that is a set to be proud of. Wow, what good awareness. Really good awareness. And also, we almost saw an Astral, but we didn't.
Yeah, you know, Sykes definitely has to hang in there, right? They're dropping out of losers. They do still have a point, or have a chance to get within the money here, right? If they are able to emerge victorious in that losers quarterfinal set. Yeah. So, yeah, they have some time. I hope that they, you know, whether they need to go into the training mode or get some water or whatever it may be to kind of calm their nerves a bit. I'm sure that was a very emotional way to kind of lose a game, but they got to stay focused on the path ahead because it's definitely not over yet here at Masters of the Night.
Definitely not over. The night is young. If anything, it's not very late. At least for me, it's not very late.
Indeed, indeed. So,
we have Yusuro and Serene Smile.
Dope. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, this will be a losers round 1 match. So, yeah, we have started with 8 people. We're gonna be starting to say goodbye to some of these qualifiers here, and one of them will guaranteed be either Yusuro or Serene Smile.
Get ready.
Yeah, in terms of the matchup history between these two, I think Yusuro's been on a pretty, like, respectable hot streak lately, right? Like, really, the only player that I see them come against constant trouble against in these online brackets is Ryazo. Against like everybody else, I feel like Yusra has had pretty good control. Now, of course, within this tournament, did not have a great start against Wikondo. That ended up being very definitively in Wikondo's favor, but maybe they can stabilize here. But of course, Serene Smile always bringing the chaos. Going to be unpredictable as the set moves along.
Absolutely. There's always just so much on the screen at all times. It's very rare whenever Serene plays and you don't see both characters on screen at least 14 times. Yeah.
They're trying to get a feel for each other. Neither have been able to get a really significant point of offense. This George lockdown, but Yusro defends everything perfectly by blocking. If you're blocking, that means you're susceptible to a throw. There it is, a normal throw from wall to wall things.
When you actually block. Oh. Very nice DP timing from Serene, getting out of an uncomfortable situation and forcing Yusro to switch out over to Adachi. Is the ender. Very nice pressure and a good overhead to get in. Oh, not able to continue it though.
Okay, techs out and just gets hit by the last second cross up thanks to Rachel's win. So solo Yusuru, oh sorry, solo you for Yusuru. That Yu Narukami is not Yusuru, contrary to popular belief. But...
Not why they named Yusuru.
Right.
Pure coincidence. Into the super for the ender. Yeah, really got to use as much of that meter as you can. For now, time and resonance.
Oh my gosh, they were like on the money. 3 air unblockable DPs. Got a couple confirmed off, a couple too. Brings Waldstein down. I think they wanted the throw bait but had the wrong timing. Uh-oh. Okay. Doesn't get air unblockable. Staying back. George chilling. The chip is building. George yet again. Can't
the overhead.
Yeah.
Man. Serene taking game 1, courtesy of George.
Yeah, George putting in a lot of work within the entirety of that set. We saw so many frogs on the floor within that sequence there. Yeah, Yusuro just not able to fully bring things together, I would say. There's a lot to contend with in terms of just what Serene Smile brings to the table, right? Wall just flying around everywhere, being thrown around everywhere in the Lobelias and such. And I do know that there is a interaction that I've seen quite a bit with like Rachel versus Adachi, where like if she's like throwing a Lobelia, sure it's not like a bullet assist, but it like has a lot of active frames as it's traveling in that rainbow arc. And sometimes I've seen it knock Zio out of startup, like the Persona, and the sequence that you thought was going to happen doesn't end up happening because the Persona breaks.
Mid animation. So jumping over the DP this time, a very similar situation from what we saw from the last match, but this time it was very well adapted, going ahead, taking the jump, and I think that's going to be a KO'd Waldstein in the process. No DHC needed, leaving Serene with solo Rachel.
Yeah, Yusuro having just about the closest thing you could have to a perfect without it actually being a perfect. The only sense of damage that they've taken was literally from the canned Rachel incoming. But all things considered, you know, they haven't gotten hit by anything else, and I think this is going to be it. Yeah.
Yep, that would be it.
This win is ours.
I was like, I'm not gonna say something. The one time that I say it'll be the time that that's super.
Listen, Cross Slash is a little bit high on the damage end of the spectrum. I felt pretty confident, but I feel you. The commentator's curse feels like it can affect at any moment. So
anytime.
But yeah, okay, this is significant for Yusuro. So this is this is a good confidence builder, right? You want to take that game as Yusuro that you just had and use that as fuel for the rest of the night, because Yusuro has been having probably one of the roughest times in the bracket out of everybody thus far. You know, getting knocked down in Losers 3-0, going down a game within the first game of Losers, but now they finally have one on the board. And it's in such commanding fashion. They need to ride that wave for as long as they possibly can.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Try to keep the momentum going from this match onward if they can. That being said, Serene is definitely not letting them off easy with this one. No, not at all, as they want to be moving forward as well.
Yeah, they're really trying to add insult to injury here. There's been so many embedded burst baits that Serene Smile was kind of constructed within that pressure. Yusro never bit, but if they did, Serene Smile was trying to end it like right there with the way they're constructing the routing.
Think it's your idea, but really they've been orchestrating the whole thing.
Yeah, the puppet master at hand here. Oh my god, pick up with the wall. What?
That
Very weird
it's just not good. That electric chair is so not good. The timing of it seems just so specific.
Right.
There he goes. There's the George.
Yeah, forced to jump over it. Yeah, just couldn't get any pressure off the Zeo because you gotta respect George. He's such a massive influence on the game, that little fraud.
Oh, but that's a happy birthday! Narukami out of there. Adachi injured. Going for the anti-air.
Oh, he's just swinging for anything. The fences. Just nothing coming up here for Yusoro as Serene Smile is going to be going up 2-1.
Yeah, at the end it was just a lot of swinging. I don't know if maybe they were trying to catch Waldstein falling down, but there just wasn't an anti-air there, so I think they were just kind of throwing to see what stuck.
Yeah, I think another thing could be that they were preemptively trying to punish an assist call from Serene Smile, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they were routing 5A into like a jump cancel or something of that sort, but just, I mean, it's desperate plays for desperate positions, and I mean, that solo Adachi in that regard was not in the best position possible. Yusoro, in this regard, being down 2-1. Next game here for Serene Smile could be bringing them out of this Master of the Night final here at 7th place if they can't find an adaptation.
Oh. Taking out Waldstein back into the corner.
Right.
Welcome to Subway. Very nice grab awareness from Serene. A good starter. Resources stacked up. I think they're going to try to go for a first bait perhaps. Nope.
Okay, force challenge yet again. Oh my god, George is the MVP, I tell you.
Yeah. George staying fed. Don't get a guard dog, get a George.
Yeah, I mean, you're making a valuable, compelling case based off of what Serene Smile's been able to do with this frog throughout the set. I mean, just really playing this 3v2 game.
No, the drop, that was so unfortunate.
Fish. Yeah, 5 bars available. It's gonna be routing into it right here, right now. Rachel should be going down. That pesky rabbit out of here.
Leaving Yusro with 1 meter, but they do got quite a bit in terms of assists. Sending out the sandwich.
Okay. Nice. BCO does go to the DP. That is not the proper play. Yusro can't quite kill yet, though. Surprisingly.
Going for the second DP. Anti-air. Catching the Adachi. Oh, the super's not going to grab. You're going to game 5, Atkins.
Game 5, Yusoro is starting to bring this back. Yeah, that was an unfortunate call there for Serene Smile. They tried to hit confirm to a 2C into the unburstable kill with the super on Narukami, but just could not quite confirm that hit at the proper time. So Yusoro, not out of it yet, fighting for their tournament life here. Serene Smile doing the same. Let's not lose sight of that. They were previously looking like the favorite to take this, but it's just all come down to this.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! You ready?
Both players trying to pick their spots here. Serene Smile coming out on top more likely than not on the assist mind game. You see those diamonds on the bottom. Already at 3 available and a DP off in the distance here for Yusoro. I don't know if it was an input error, but it's definitely an error nonetheless. Look at this.
Waldstein. Sounds like a
Approaching Waldstein.
approaching Waldstein. Back to the corner. Yusuro really just taking a claim of offense right now.
Huh?
Uh,
I can't explain the interactions on either side, so I'm just simply let it rock. Huh?
you know how there's AA art and there's some things you can't explain? If there were AI fighting game matches, and just every now and then there's something you can't explain, that was one of those moments.
Yeah.
It would look like that.
For sure. I think Yusuro was getting a lot of missed inputs. I just saw a lot of Narukami fights off in the distance, but they do find a kill. Sandwiches? Oh, it's not a punish! Yo, that might be the
kill firm.
Uh-oh. No, not
Oh
quite!
my god!
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I don't feel good about this, dude. I don't feel good about this. This is raining frogs. Yusuro got hit.
Oh.
There's another frog back there. There's plenty of frogs.
There's
Get him an instant
two.
overhead.
It's PetSmart.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Do they bring this back?
It's
Oh.
very possible. Confirmed the Lobelia. Yusuro doesn't want a resonance.
You know, trying to use it strategically. Being patient. Hopefully it's not their last decision. There it is. Oh,
No way. Wait, it arrow blockable. It actually arrow blockable, but there it is. The J2C is going to do it. No one's trying. George?
they're out of meter.
What the hell is happening?
What is happening?
What the hell is happening? Push block, gets hit by instant overhead. Can they kill? I don't think they can kill, Trench.
I don't think so. No, that's too much scaling. Oh my god.
He woke up with a button? He woke up with a butt. Serene Smile is going to be able to take it 3-2. The Lobelia and the Bat was definitely going to be threatening a meaty or close to meaty situation, and then when facing what could be imminent death, Yusuro went out mashing. I respect it. Unfortunately, not the proper play, as Serene Smile will be able to get the 3-2 victory in what was a chaotic ending. What the hell? Like,
Wow. That was pure chaos in the best way possible. Oh my gosh. The last interaction though, you're right, waking up with the button was wild. Of all the plays there at the end, that one was absolutely wild. It was going to be a little bit scrambly, but ooh buddy, that one was crazy.
going out swinging.
Oh man, but I think we finally have Riazo!
Oh snap, okay. All right, so some progression within the bracket is definitely about to pick up here as we're going to be heading back over to our winners round 1 exclamation point bracket in the chat if you want to follow along with our journey thus far. So we'll be Riazo versus Yo Game Wizard. And something else I also want to cycle back to. So these two will be playing for winner semifinals, and winner of that will be fighting King of Ninjas. Winner of that will go into winners finals, which means they'll be guaranteed in the money. It's a top 4 payout here for Masters of the Night. If you want to see the Matcherino, go ahead and type exclamation point Matcherino in the chat to pull up the pot. It is a $500 pot bonus that's been provided by the Intertwining Fates admins, but there are also codes to be claimed, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I mean, to all 33 of you watching, one, if you haven't claimed the code, given the series has been going on for 2 months, it's shameful by my standards. I don't think Intertwining Fates co-signs that, but I'm saying it's shameful. You should go claim that code, right? There's going to be your last chance to do so. Make sure all the codes are utilized before the end of the night. We should not be leaving out here with some of the codes waiting to be claimed.
Yep, it seems as though we only have 5 out of 50 remaining. All you have to do is link an account and press claim code. Super easy. We're fighting game players. We like pressing buttons. I trust you. Go press
There
a couple.
it is.
Go
I
press
love
a few. Is it the overhead? Ooh, Riazo is out of there. Alex, show me unblockable for 500.
Seems to be something that Riazo's looking for, the moneymaker that is this Yumi 9 team comp. But right now, Yo Game Wizard has just been really able to suffocate Riazo with a ton of pressure. Oh, snap.
That caught? It did catch.
And that's what Game Wizard did. If I had to make an educated guess, I would maybe say caught in pre-jump frames.
There's low.
finding the punish on that burst is Ryazo. So, I mean, luckily for Game Wizard, it probably won't lead to an unblockable. You still got maybe block left, right. Does commit, and what did 9 do? What happened?
She pressed the button. She died.
Damn, I thought Ryazo was going to be safe on that, but no. Game Wizard having the right call. Solo Yumi.
Ooh, good resonance timing. But Adachi be blocking. Dang, okay. I think that's a dead Yumi.
I would say so. Yeah, Ryazo's Yumi going down. Game Wizard going to be able to take the first game. And I think what's so ironic about this set is because if you recall in the tiebreaker set that we have between Bumblechunga and Yo Game Wizard, we were like, yeah, the best way that Bumblechunga can take this is just stop Game Wizard before Adachi Yumi can get started. And now I find myself having that same ideology on the flip side for this set, where it just seems like the best way for Game Wizard to take this is to stop Yumi 9 before they get started.
Yep. The same task that was bestowed upon their opponent is now bestowed upon them.
Yeah.
Oh, how the tables turn. And it seems as though they just took that advice. Oh, taking 9 to the corner, not able to get the full confirm, but it does look like we're going to be able to get a reset off of that. Send in the Zeo. Cashing out all resources.
I'm surprised that Game Wizard went for that Ender. They wanted to prioritize damage rather than like a BZO setup, but I guess they just want to get 9 as low as possible, which is respectable.
Yeah, possibly bait for Yumi. Ooh.
I wonder if that was a super misinput on Game Wizard's side, because super would have made a lot of sense.
Oh, very, very easily could have been. Oh, thought you didn't catch the anti-air. There's a DP.
No! 2B wasn't in range! You're
Away. Don't be afraid to approach the woman!
Oh my gosh.
Oh
or
my.
I wonder if that was even what Game Wizard wanted. Maybe they wanted to run up 5B and they accidentally got 2B. I don't know, but that was a pivotal drop.
I mean, I don't think she's dead, but I've been wrong before.
I don't think she's dead. Yeah, the scaling is too high, but yeah. JC in the corner.
JC.
That's the one. That's the button she hit.
Yep. If there's ever somebody's name in the audience whose name is like JC, we just go, JC. Dang it. Okay, tied up 1-1. Very good adaptations from Yo Game Wizard, just absolutely taking control of the match from the beginning. But man, Ryazo definitely just putting up all the walls, sending. Have you ever played Sim City?
I have not. No, we were eye to eye at High School Musical. We're not going to be eye to eye.
Okay, so it's fine. In Sim City, basically, you get to play as God and you get to create natural disasters. And I feel like Ryazo would love Sim City.
Oh yeah, that seems like right up their alley.
Big fan of Sim City. I think 9 is Sim City the character.
Sounds about right. Natural disasters in the form of unblockables.
Oh yeah.
Fire, water, ice, all of that nasty stuff here. This game was in a world of hurt in this corner. Gotta be opting for the first. Adachi will not make it out alive.
Nope. Claiming a victim in the process. We have switching back over to 9. A humble 10k.
Yes.
Back up. Back down. It's a code wizard team. Thank you, whoever contributed to the match arena code redeem.
Oh yeah, appreciate you. What? That's terrible. That is awful. That is impending doom. That is, what the hell are you doing? What? What? Okay, we're even. Solo Yumi battle.
Oh man, you guys been wanting the death battle between the two same characters. Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, Game Wizard's still here.
Check forward, this time on a meaty.
Oh my god!
Push block and put it. There was a 5C attempt in the first place? Okay, this also won't kill. It's a next touch scenario on both sides. Ugh. Oh, you're crazy! Oh man, just wanted to test Ryazo's patience, Ryazo's will. Went for that run-up DP. Was hoping for some type of throw tech, some type of mash, or some type of up back. and Riazo chose none of the above. We're going to be going to game 4.
They answered
Get
DP
ready.
whiff with DP.
Oh,
Listen, if there was no prize pool on the line, that would be like whoever won that interaction would be taking the biggest prize of them all. Bragging rights. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Cat is
Any good
criticizing, but they need to answer the question at hand. Would you run a DP for $500? Game Wizard said yes, and I respect him for that.
I respect the hustle. Riazo taking it back to the corner. Little buddy's still out there.
On block. Wait, I saw this. I literally saw this in the freaking trailer for this event. He did the same thing. If there's another trailer for this event, he's gonna have the same clip. What the hell, man?
Let me get out of there. Oh my god.
That's hilarious, actually. Just doing air raid on block literally 1 year later, and it still worked.
Oh, okay. Wasn't exactly able to get confirmed on the... I don't think that was a happy birthday. I think it was just one of them. No overhead. What? What? We're doing the most high-risk thing ever now. Just in their face.
We are. You know what, Church? I think that these two players in this current moment are playing on a different wavelength, a different playing field that is above our comprehension level, and we're just trying to navigate through the chaos, because this is getting off the rails very quickly.
Oh my god. That was absolutely wild, taking us into game 5. Game 5. Yeah, that was insane, Atkins. that was wow.
Yeah, for my money, like, so all of these games within this set have been completely different. Like, game 1 was just so Game Wizard dominant, and game 2 looked like it was going to be much of the same. They had that unfortunate misinput where I think they were run up 5B and they got to run up 2B, and Riaz was able to take it from there. But like these last two, they're playing with their hearts on the line, right? They're just being more fueled by whatever their heart says to do, and taking a little bit of advice from the brain every now and then, but mostly fueled by the heart.
Whenever, where? Back to the corner. Riazo's 9, not looking very healthy right now.
Yeah, if you can take this character down, you're going to be in a really good position. One more hit can do it. The raw switch.
We're having to DP.
Why don't you keep it unburstable? Oh my god.
This air control by Riazo is just insanity.
Yeah, you see that Game Wizard's kind of constantly throwing out these snowbirds, 6Ps, and Zeos on the ground, just in case Riazo calls an assist, right? Because it's just like a risky thing to do. A kill on 9 is what you want to prioritize. Oh!
Oh! I almost thought they had the happy birthday with 9, but 9 made it out of there.
Yeah. Honestly, Riazo's not out of this. If any character can do it, it is 9. Gets the wall splat. Did not find the combo. Clutch end tier here from Riazo. Gonna be staying in here with 9 for now. Oh my god!
Air. Running out of resonance though.
Oh! Gets opened up! That wasn't even a combo! Game Wizard was just not blocking! Nah. Hopefully this is not the fumble of the century. Game Wizard maybe just a hit away from being able to take this.
Back to the corner. Overhead. Into the confirm! Yo, Game Wizard taking the set! I'm low-key disappointed it didn't end in a DP. Just a little bit.
Yeah, run up DP from either side really would have been a poetic way to end that set, but Game Wizard was able to keep it under wraps, under control, and take the game 2. But man, yeah, what a... Oh. Both players kind of playing it's so ironic, right? Both players kind of playing these teams that are known for really establishing like these single player game plans of like,
Mhm.
I'm going to put you in this situation, or I'm going to find this hit, and then from there, I don't want you to be able to play the game. You're going to hold
Mhm.
this Zeo pressure with snowbirds. You're going to have like no gaps to escape, or I'm going to unblockable loop you, right? And just seeing that set descent into the chaos that it did, Church, quite frankly, I'm just at a loss of words. That was something.
It was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. What we bore witness to was art, but I need a breather now. That was something. That was absolutely wild, intense, super stressful. I can't even imagine how they are feeling right now. Both players did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
but with that, I think it's also important to emphasize, though, like, although that set was crazy, that was actually a really like impactful set. Riazo is the first seed of the bracket. From the 5 preliminaries that have been ran, Riazo literally won the first 3. They had such a high point advantage that I don't even think Riazo entered like the last preliminary, or maybe potentially the last 2. I want to say for sure like the last one, because he just had such a ridiculously high amount of points. So Riazo is probably one of the favorites to take this bracket overall. Even outside of the scope of this event, they've been really having a high performance hot streak in BB Tag as of late, and they're going to lose this round 1 courtesy of Game Wizard.
Yep. It was, like you said, a very impactful match. Just a phenomenal match. Hopefully we'll get to see more of that craziness later, though.
Yeah, that's match J is going to be a interesting one, as it will be Riazo versus Hachi. 2 players that I feel like whenever they're watching each other play, they're either each other's strongest soldiers or biggest haters. So one of them is going to be causing the other one to walk home with a humble, prideful 7th place as the other one progresses. But that'll be later. For now, we will be heading over to King of Ninjas and Yo Game Wizard for your winter semifinals.
And it is time for that double Adachi.
Let's see you try.
Man, match hasn't really been building up. I know that we started pretty intense, but in the last like 2 sets, things have really gone off the wall.
Yeah.
Immediate gun wall. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, when the pressure is on the line and things are kind of advancing here, these players are trying, just having their full emotions kind of be on display. But it looks like King of Ninjas is fully ready to go, you know, has that presence of mind for the first debate. But we are mashing some 5A. Oh my gosh, brings such joy.
It's just such a good button. Taking out quite a bit of health from both of those characters. Yukiko sitting at half health currently. Honestly, not a terrible Yukiko matchup in general either. Going for the full screen super. Very nice block from King of Ninjas.
Yeah, wise from Yo Game Wizard to call a Yumi 6P with that just in case to maintain some safety. I like that. What?
Going out with the 5A though. Adachi is out of there, leaving King of Ninjas with solo Yukiko. She doesn't have any fire meter built up whatsoever.
Yeah,
I don't think she's gonna make it out of there.
As good as done here. Cross slash will be giving Game Wizard game 1. Damn.
How did you think this would go?
I didn't catch how King of Ninjas got hit there. I like, honestly, I saw King of Ninjas find the Adachi combo. I went to go take a sip of like, or no, I was kind of gazing off in the distance. I didn't go take a sip of tea. But like, next thing I know, I saw Game Wizard like bashing, and then the set was over. Like, what happened?
Cheer you.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Hey.
I screwed up. That one hurts.
Alright, air raid to start us off here. Gets caught by that 4P. Ooh, okay, I've been looking for that. Yeah, there's I feel like throughout the entirety of the night, I've been seeing a couple of instances, just because there's been so much Yumi play, where I feel like her 2-3-6P super could really come in handy for some punishes. Yo Gamers are finding one of those sequences right there.
Yeah, very good awareness of the angled fan, knowing that they could jump over it and punish it. Yo Game Wizard currently at set point.
Looks like I get to have a little fun.
Yep.
King of Ninjas be able to clutch it out.
We'll have to see. You know, the title card says that they have that clutch factor, but they will need it now more than ever if they want to be guaranteed in the money here in Masters of the Night.
It's true.
If
Okay, let's see. Same brain cell, jump back.
To be fair, it's a good option.
Brain
I
cell.
respect
Good
it.
brain cell. Pushing the Adachi into the corner. Using both of those Phoenixes already going to stack Yukiko up to level 2 in terms of fire. Going for the low. Those fire pillars are just very good at catching Yumi in particular. She's trying to set up any sort of ground snowbird.
Yeah, like the, I can't remember if it's Miragi or what the name of the special move is, but yeah, the fire pillar basically has so many active frames. It lingers for so long, covers such a wide space, to where if you have like a slow startup normal or special or even like a Zeo, right, you can kind of clash with the collision box and subject to a punish when you least expect it.
Yeah, absolutely. And King of Ninjas just absolutely took advantage of that, putting themselves on the board at 2-1 now.
This may be the clutch factor in question. I might be hella late on noticing this, so chat, if I am, I apologize. But yeah, I'm just noticing that King of Ninjas, or I think it's just triggering in my brain that King of Ninjas is not using Yumi Yukiko. They're going for Adachi Yukiko for this matchup. I wonder what the reasoning is.
This is one of their pretty common interchangeable teams. I think what matters is Yukiko's there. I think it's Yukiko and accessories, if we're being honest.
Sounds about right. The propane to keep the fire going here from Yukiko. Firestarter being Adachi in this regard. Just look at the amount of damage they've been able to do thus far. Yo Game Wizard getting melted away within this game 4.
Getting caught by the gun, though.
Hey, yo? Oh, I'm not sure what the ender was there. I guess it just wanted to reset back to neutral.
Maybe they were trying to something? I don't know. They're too big brains for me. I don't know what that one was.
Yeah. Air stalls for days. So many Yukiko JCs.
So
I
hot.
can't. That's the second time tonight we've seen Adachi DP work as an air unblockable. I feel like I don't know. I should go put a lot over something.
It'll end of it. Time to go gambling, Atkins.
Let's go gambling.
Oh my gosh. That's what King of Ninjas did. It's working out for them, taking us to game 5. Tied up 2-2.
Yeah, this set is crazy. I feel like this game 5 has gone as fast as some 2-0s that I've seen. Because both players have, like, the games that they've been taking have been just kind of like snowballs, just massive momentum heavy matches on both of their sides. I thought the Game Wizard was going to be able to close it out based on how the game 2 went in swift fashion, but the clutch factor from King of Ninjas, they were able to get 2 games just as quickly in their favor up against Game Wizard, forcing us to this conclusion here.
It all comes down to this.
Oh! Where did Bro's Persona go?
Clipped with Yukiko over on the right side of the screen, and he was just standing there like a duck for the rest of the time. Oh my gosh. Laser sending Yukiko for the overhead. Back to AZO. Yukiko's healed, but Adachi, nah, he's still in pain.
Corner, Ninjas in trouble, gets caught by the low.
Sending out Phoenix for level 3, 4. Yeah, the combination of Zeo and Phoenix works so well.
Yeah, definitely enabling each other to a dangerous degree.
Exactly. Enabling each other. Anti-air catch. They have the conversion, no extension.
I think Game Wizard, I'm noticing. Oh my god, that's a huge air raid punish. That's going to be a massive momentum shifter here for Game Wizard. Now they just got to worry about the Solo Pico. Level 4 Resonance. Air unblockable on her DP. Huh?
Going for the super. Having to bring them towards her. What?
No way. What? Literally what?
Here's the super. Going the other way. What?
All the push blocks. Gets the raw 5B. Okay, so the resonance is quite low. Yeah, you're not going to be able to combo into the super. Game wasn't recognizing that, spinning the EX.
Forcing them back into the corner.
Oh my gosh, tick pressure. Look at King of Ninja's defense.
Oh my gosh. Get you with the air to air? This still isn't going to be it, but this will chip them down to one final interaction, maybe.
Hey, yo! That was sneaky. That was so sneaky. King of Ninja's always bringing a bag of tricks. That tech chase being one that is going to make them at least a bit richer within the grand scheme of this bracket. King of Ninjas with the 3-2 victory over Game Wizard, moving on into Winners Finals.
Wow, what an intense set. Really, really just down to the final interaction between the two of them. Wow. Good stuff from both of the players, holy.
Yeah,
that was a quality set. That's really one of those types of sets that you love to see, to where this game can be so explosive at times. And so Game Wizard looking like that they had the commanding lead within those first two games. They were just so one-sided, but then King of Ninjas, it says it in the player card, they got that clutch factor, bringing those two games right back out and bring us to the tie game. And then we have that game 5, both players going back and forth with each other constantly, literally coming down to the last character, damn near the last hit that can go on either side. But King of Ninjas let that player card speak true, as they were able to get the clutch at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't know if it was part of their master plan the whole time, or if that 3-0 was just, or the reverse 3-0 was just a absolute turn of fate itself. It was good. It was fun to watch, though. I know that that'll be a fun of rewatch as well in the future. Which, speaking of which, if you guys ever want to check out any of these VODs for these tournaments, they are going to be available to you here on this Twitch channel provided to you by G-Tech. So if you guys ever want to go back, check back any of these crazy scenarios or situations, definitely urge you to do so. I know I will be, because that was a intense set. And I think we're going to have another pretty intense one up too. You said you were looking forward to seeing this one. This one is going to be Ryazo and Hachi.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, this is just an interesting one. As I said, these two have a love-hate relationship with each other, just based off of interactions that I've seen in the chat. Again, they are either each other's strong supporter or biggest hater. So, you know, going within the context of a bracket of this caliber, I'm sure they're going to be bringing their A game as much as they can, especially Ryazo, right? Coming off the heels of the defeat they suffered to Game Wizard, I'm sure that Ryazo really wants to take this Masters of the Night series. Again, 3-time preliminary winner out of the 5 preliminaries that were ran. That is quite the statement to make. So getting all this way just to end in 7th place would really sting. I'm imagining they're going to be doing everything that they can to kind of circumvent that.
Absolutely. But as you said before, these two go back and forth, right? So Hachi's going to want to make sure that they have a fun little joke to tell later, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure this will go pretty even.
See what we got.
Oh. Catching in after a little bit of hesitation from both of the players. It's always fun to tell whenever, you can always tell whenever people have played each other a significant amount, because you start seeing odd timing for neutral. And you're like, that's an awkward bit of time, but it's just because they are so aware of each other's normal timing that you've got to try to offset the rhythm a bit.
Yeah, even that sequence right there, right? Ryazo not actually going for the unblockable, because they know that Akihiko have access to a way out of it, and they know that Hachi knows that as well, so just use that against them.
Yeah, it's always one thing for a character to have good counterplay. It's always a different thing whenever the player who's playing that character knows that that character has good counterplay. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Ryazo with the comfortable life lead. That was an interesting 2-1-4-A off in the distance there. Did not make contact with Yumi in the back. That picked up the punish.
swooping in with the low, activating Akihiko, keeping him out there.
Ooh, almost a sneaky active switch there, just a bit too reactable as Riazo was able to block that cross up. Watch out for falling rocks.
Very nice DP. Maybe that could have been a push block. Either way, it was safe.
Okay, into the corner we go. Hachi has done a very good job of stabilizing this. Finds the fuzzy wuzzy on the mix-up, straight into the resonance style of the super. Yumi's on the brink of death here for Riazo, but a super of her own. Into 9. She can combo off this as well. It's gonna be an extension.
She doesn't need to. She's setting up the Oki.
Okay. Yeah, we are at Rampage time. Both players getting past regenerating bar.
Oh.
No! A hard sticker from Hachi!
Very nice call out with the parry as well with Yumi. Switching over to the other side. Hachi popped resonance at the perfect time, but Riazo already had a game plan for it.
Call the 5P and then go into there. And, okay, yeah, that will kill. That will kill.
Yep. That routing will. Oh yeah. Optimal.
Yes. Oh man, so yeah, Riazo taking that game. It was hard fought there from Hachi. Like, it was not looking too hot within the earlier sequences, but just can't really find, I feel, the control that they need on a match in order to have any great success for the entirety of the night. You know, we've been seeing a couple of these input errors and a couple of these ill-advised decisions that's coming out from them. But yeah, within this set, they do seem, especially if you're lasting for that long against UB9 and the life bars are like pretty even, you're in Rampage time, that means you're making some very good decisions in the neutral game and on defense, right? But just seemingly needing more to take out a caliber player as Riazo.
Think you can take a punch from these fists?
I think I'm gonna disconnect my mic and reconnect it because I think I keep cutting out.
Oh, for sure, no worries.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You might be more fun than I thought. Can't escape from crossing fate.
Yeah, let's see if Hachi will be able to recover here. We'll be heading to the corner. Unfortunate drop here for Riazo, but it does work out. Actually, even better. They get to refresh their magic gauge timing to a perfect cycle on the burst punish for Yumi. Unblockable City, you better believe it.
Okay, I think that's better. Yep.
Hello.
Very nice. Okay. Back to the corner. Very nice low sweep from Riazo. With the meter, I think that interaction will be all that they need, but... Yep, 4 meter in that pocket. Cash out. Tip your waiter.
Yeah, amazing routing there as, yeah, it's looking like Riazo's cash money. 2-0 up over Hachi as Hachi is facing elimination here. Also in a completely different way from game 1. We were talking about how... in there, you know, as far as like my mental and just hanging with Riazo, Hachi was in that game 1, but game 2, it couldn't be anything more different. Riazo's in full control all of a sudden.
Yeah, I could use a little exercise. Bring it on.
Show me your dreams.
Gotta point out this comment in chat saying PC better, just saying, I don't know, the last couple times I've done PC, it keeps breaking.
My stance on PC tag will be known to the public shortly.
It was working so well. Everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked. In this case, the Fire Nation being Yumi. Yumi taking Akihiko down to half health. What a grab. Nothing ready for the burst though, so Hachi's making it in there safe.
Alright, point. Man, yeah, Hachi just trying to find a way to fight out of this corner. The Akihiko is so low, no cross gauge available, and now getting sniped out from 9 to full screen 6P. What do you do? What side did that hit? Where is the escape?
Okay. Pixel.
Ryazo is definitely getting an A+ in the trying not to kill challenge. What the hell happened? Okay, the clock is still
My
activated.
God.
Ryazo has won this set like 5 times.
There's the grab. Okay, so that's Yumi. There's Akihiko though. Akihiko beat him.
no.
He's getting in, catching him feet.
Yeah, but they're not building that gauge fast enough. The rest of this is only level 2.
Nope. This is still gonna hurt though. Gotta be thinking about the future game plan though, not just the now.
This is the Gap Olympics. I don't know how we do this. No resonance. Gets caught by the air unblockable. They didn't even have to beat her to push block in order to dissuade that. That is going to be a Ryazo set 3-0 over Hachi. Hachi going to be finishing in 7th place.
Indeed.
Utterly disappointing. It seems you weren't a worthy foe.
Yeah, so
Akihiko.
he tried. He tried. That's an honest man right there with 1 low and a 7th place placing here for Hachi. Going to be tied with Yusuro in the Masters of the Night series. A solid hustle that they put on for the past few months in order to qualify for this event in the first place. Hopefully, if there's next time, they can pull up and represent yet again. Of course, those are also 2 players that you'll very often see within net play brackets such as WNF and Big 8 and the like. So wishing them success there. But for now, they're going to have to be watching top 6 unfold for Masters of the Night.
Yep, absolutely. An honor to make it here, and we got to see some great gameplay. Now we will continue to enjoy the continue to watch the nice gameplay all together.
Yes. And I mean, from here on out, Church, these are some high-stakes sets. Everything is for the dollar. Right? Everything is for the dollar. Because you got Yo-Game Wizard and Serene Smile. Loser of this finishes 5th. Like, 7th sucks, but, like, finishing 5th super sucks. Because that means you were close to getting into the money, but you're not. But, like, you're not just so far away from it that you're in 7th, and it's like, whatever, I just, like, did that. It's just like, nah, like, you were right there and you did not get it. Either Yo-Game Wizard or Serene Smile are going to feel that feeling right now.
Pressure. No pressure at all.
Hey, this is what they signed up for. That's why I commentated. Way easier of a job. Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is so fun. I'm just imagining like going back and listening to the VOD and be like, they're right. It all was down to that. Whoever's listening back to the video, whoever's watching this video tomorrow, trying to watch their matches and see what like happened. Dang, Atkins just let you know, a lot of pressure.
Listen, I speak from experience.
No, you're right. You are absolutely 110% right. It's just so funny. Oh, nice DP from Serene, getting them out of that corner. Yo-Game Wizard just had great pressure throughout this set, but Waldstein's gotta bring him in.
Oh my god, yeah, I fear that Serene Smile may run into some similar issues that they had earlier against, I want to say Sykes, of, it's Adachi and Yumi this time. Full screen coverage in the form of Zio and Snowbirds that are just really going to keep their team at bay, and they don't have really a good answer for that. What was that drop?
Wrong side. What was that? It is Rob? What?
Serene Smile moment.
Like
Serene
all
Smile
Ramsey.
moment. It's definitely a Serene Smile moment.
Who let that lamb go out there like that? Getting caught by the air-to-air into the low.
I never want to be in a position where my livelihood or the world is at stake, and the only way I can save whatever peril faces in front of me is I have to guess what Yo-Game Wizard is going to do.
Oh my
like,
God.
we have to, like, play rock, paper, scissors or something. I'm just like, bro, it's fine. Just, like, I'll just go. Like, if I die, I die. It's over. I'm not beating these odds. Like,
It's like, I'll try my best, but like, honestly, low expectations, high motivation.
man.
Ooh, yo! Adachi was so far away! His arms are so tiny! Especially compared to Waldstein. That's why that spacing works so well for Serene.
Absolutely. Oh, going for that call yet again. We've
It
seen
didn't
them
work.
have success. Yeah, but this time,
It was in the air.
yeah. So, Game Wizard. Oh man, of all teams to make a mistake against, this one stuck in the corner. 4 bars available. Does find that DP though.
Yeah, it does find the DP. Like you're saying, it's an unfortunate circumstance that you have to be in if you're against both Yumi and Adachi. You're in the corner and they got 3 meter.
Yes.
Like, you don't want to be there. Okay.
4 bars. Game Wizard's been cooking on mad resources for mad long. They're gonna spend some of them here. Wallside's a big boy. They won't die to THC. Game Wizard knows that. So just baits out one of those pesky DPs to bring the big boy down. And solo Rachel.
Yeah, Serene definitely has to be aware of those DPs. It might be that they're trying to go for that push block. Either way, they need to be very aware because Yo Game Wizard is on the hunt for blood.
Yes. Oh, yep. I gotta imagine if there's any character you want to keep pinned down, it's Rachel. As a matter of fact, let's not reset the neutral. Meaty 5P, and the rest is history. Game Wizard up 2-0 now.
So weak, I can hardly believe.
Yeah, I'm curious to watch Summer Serene Smile's previous footage to see how they deal with Adachi as a concept, or if they deal with Adachi as a concept, because I feel like this is a fundamental flaw of their team composition that does not have direct counterplay. It's just comes down to outplay. Like,
yeah, it's something they're gonna have to be aware of, and I'm sure at this rate too, because we've seen Serene for so long and we've seen Yo Game Wizard, a lot of these players, their tech has been around for a while, right? Like, a lot of these players have gotten the opportunities to play against one another before. Not only are you having to come up with the right option, but you're also having to put the right option in new circumstances that seems different than what you did before, so you can bait out your opponent. There's a lot up to it.
oh, Game Wizard did not opt to attempt to punish the Rachel super and had to press the button to just run up throw and then got the punish on wall draw tag. Game Wizard, I think, is really familiar with Serene Smile's game. Like, they're playing like they know.
Exactly. See, they're playing like they know.
They're a knower.
They know the end of the game and they're just speedrunning is what it feels like. Like, I don't know how they're doing that. Serene said, nah.
Happy birthday. We take that into the corner. We go. There is the air unblockable. Stuffs out Adachi and Yumi. This could be a massive turnaround here for Serene Smile.
Catching the Adachi in the process as well. Good DP.
No
He's
kill.
not, what? He's dead now, but oh my gosh.
Listen, I couldn't say the time. I was like, if I were Game Wizard here, I'd mash. Mash they did do. Flying away, so many snowbirds coming out to play, not having too big of an impact on the game thus far. 2-3-6-C punishing the Rachel Smith call. Wait a minute.
Serene is really giving it their all here. Does not want to see the end of this set. Oh my god.
I don't want to say that Game Wizard just took 2.5k from Tekken forward with buttons 4 times in a row, but I think that Game Wizard took 2.5k from Tekken forward with buttons 4 times in a row.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, the
hey.
grab. That's a starter. They got 2 meter. They could. Yep.
That's gonna do it.
Are you sure?
Wait,
Are
that's
you
a big
sure?
boy! That's a big boy! I forgot! Oh, okay, the great equalizer. Yumi J3.
Oh my gosh.
Game Wizard had the... I'm telling you, there were 2 wolves inside of Game Wizard when he ran forward at Serene Smile. There was a wolf that said, run up DP, right? They listened to that wolf earlier in the night, right? You saw the stutter step in the run-up where they didn't actually commit to it, right? There was another wolf that said, run strike throw. And then Game Wizard thought about it. You know, their finger was hovering over the DP macro, and it said, nah, for the $1, I'm gonna run up strike throw. And that ended up being the right decision. They were able to get the throw and get the game to 3-0 victory over Serene Smile. But it was well played. Like, Game Wizard is really starting to heat up here. I feel like they've been playing well all night. Like, the way they got sent to losers was through a very hard-fought battle against King of Ninjas. But really, just Game Wizard's entire play tonight has been quite impressive, even despite the chaos.
Yeah, absolutely. Very consistent. If they're nervous, I can't tell. if they're nervous, the only time I could tell was whenever that Yumi super didn't kill, and all of a sudden we were going for a JC. Holy cow.
Quick on the feet.
Okay, speaking of quick on their feet, these are two players that are very good at adapting and setting you up in situations that you don't want to be into. Several unblockables. We've got Sykes and Riazzo up on deck next.
Yes, that will be coming up here. So Sykes, coming off the heels of that set that they had against Wikondo, there were, definitely some heartbreaker ends in the way that set kind of went about. But they got to stay focused and stick to the plan here as they're going to be going up against Riazzo. Now, within the context of Intertwining Fates, these two have actually fought a couple of times. And the results have been kind of back and forth. So at Prelim 2, which happened all the way back on August 17th, Riazzo had the edge. Riazzo got the 3-1 victory over Sykes. But at Prelim 5, which was the most recent one, Sykes got the 3-1 victory over Riazzo. So you're talking about like the most recent victory is in Sykes' favor. That set just happened up like literally a week ago. So if they're able to replicate that performance here, it's really going to be a great pick-me-up. You're taking out the #1 seed in the bracket. You're taking out the point leader, somebody that won 3 preliminaries, and you're putting in the money. But it's going to be all on Sykes' mental at this moment to be able to achieve such a task.
Yep, it's a lot of pressure, but I mean, they made it this far. Gotta at least give it your all, right? Wow. Looks like there's been a lot of back and forth between these two players then, and tonight will be the perhaps defining match between the two of them. I mean, at least the ending one for the season, right? I mean, as far as BB tag goes, right now this is like a little Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is like the last match they'll play against each other ever. Like, they'll probably play each other again.
They'll see each other again, but like...
Within the context of this one, this is definitely going to be one of their more high-stakes matches for sure. And all right, I'll go there, chat. This is allegedly one of the bad matchups for Nine the Phantom, Ruby Rose. I mean...
You really put that out there? You really saying if they lose a skill issue? Dang!
No, I'm saying that allegedly, according to 9 players historically over time, this is the character that gives Nine the Phantom trouble. So if they were going to be even, this could be the reason why. The Ruby factor. Ask 9 players. Don't ask me, bro.
Where are they? I mean, like, if Riazzo tells me it's a bad matchup, I'll believe them. But they're the only one I see right now, man. Ooh, back down to the ground. I guess we'll find out if the science is correct.
So Unblockable City is going to be imminent here. I was actually potentially mistimed here, but when you're on the defensive and things are flying that fast, it's hard to visually recognize.
Yeah, in general, it's hard to visually recognize a lot of things on screen with Nine the Phantom. Because a lot of her moves do cover other things up, and that's definitely something that Riazzo takes advantage of constantly with their game plan. But it's something especially you have to watch out with characters as fast as Ruby.
Damn, it's really hard to mentally prepare yourself as a player to fight this team. Right, there's such a distinct approach that you need to have against 9 Yumi because they are so devastating, right? As soon as they potentially land a hit, you could be eating these mix-ups that may not have an answer, can lead to you losing the game. These unblockables and all these sorts of like left-right situations that are just like super annoying. And so it's just like Sykes, hopefully in this game 2 can bring forward their game plan, because in that game 1 they just were not able to play at all.
Yeah, just Riazzo absolutely being very dominant in the situation, avalanching that damage very early on, not giving Sykes a chance to breathe or really have either character out to be able to produce any sort of damage outcome.
Man, they spin cross combo in the neutral game. I think that's kind of risky. You're going to be locked without burst. However, you can see, we've seen this from Sykes before, where they will spend resources in a wild manner to maintain pressure and just overwhelm you.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. Sykes is a gambler. He's a gambling man.
Sheesh.
Super.
Oh my gosh, and it's a non-resonance version. Oh, I think they were able to get a combo from that. It just didn't work.
I think so. I think the spacing was a little bit off. Just waiting for the other person to be the first person to throw a hit.
This is quite an insane way for Sykes to be playing this out. They're literally using... Oh no, they guessed on DP. That was not the right answer. Rialza will be able to punish probably with Ruby's death here, but Sykes has been playing... They've been using cross combo to play neutral. Like, it has not been like a mix-up. They're literally using cross combo to play neutral. I mean, that is a very risky way to play the game, especially if you're not playing some type of zone or comp. In that regard, it can be a valid play style, but for Sykes, they're just trying to use it to find openings, but if they are caught off guard, the punishment they take is detrimental.
Yeah, that's definitely a resource that you want to have in your back pocket as opposed to just having it on your sleeve and really throwing it out pretty consistently. What a DP!
Yeah, I don't know if Rialza had that DP already locked and loaded, or if they did it post-flash, because they probably could have blocked and killed, but either way, Rialza's going up 2-0. They are one game away from moving on in the top 4.
Yep, big round of progress for Sykes, though, making it almost through 9's health bar.
Yeah, they're
Let's
almost
see if the third round will be enough for them to get there. Or
yeah,
if Rialza will continue playing consistently and take the set.
We shall see, we shall see. Yeah, even, I'm just interested to see, you know, if Sykes is able to bring down the 9, right? Or if they are able to bring down the game. How stable will the game plan be to bring that 3 games straight? Or really, how stable will even just a singular game be? They haven't really been able to apply the offensive structure that we've seen within previous sets. But this is a great start here. The EZO does find the cross-up.
Not catching the sweep. He made it in very safely.
Oof. Yeah, just back within this quarter, you can tell the Sykes is feeling the pressure.
Yeah, Rialza closed the space. Ruby already took so much damage in the process, but this is going to go ahead and finish off that health bar.
She didn't quite die.
Never mind.
Oh, boy. Oh, right for trying to just catch some off timing, looking for anything. Rialza will not bite, throw into the corner. Massive life lead. Level 4 resonance on Adachi is not easy to make happen against this team.
Yeah, Sykes wasn't able to hit resonance either, so they're going to be hitting all of that damage this time. You know how sometimes I say humble damage? This isn't humble damage, that is flashy damage, Atkins. That's Persona 5 Royal of damage.
Absolutely.
Oh!
All the odds stacked against him, and Sykes cannot overcome Rialza. 3-0 will be headed within that top 4 here of Master of the Night. Sykes will be finished off with 5th place.
You leave me no choice but to erase you from
Yeah, we was
existence.
5th. Yeah, getting caught. I had to watch the replay. They got caught in the air with a... They were trying to go for an aerial, but just in the process, 9 anti-aired them, and that was the end of that set. Very good stuff from both players, though, and let me see. Oh, nope. My start.g's still gone.
Oh, let's go, Star GG! Yeah. No, but I can let you know what's going on. So, Rialza moves on to loser semifinals, where they will get the run back against Yo Game Wizard. That's gonna be later. For now, it looks like we're gonna be moving over to our winners finals, which will be King of Ninjas versus Weekondo.
Yep, neither of these players have lost a set yet, so somebody will be moving over to losers bracket momentarily, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. Both players have been looking really clean throughout the entirety of the night. Like, I can't really even tell you who I think is the favorite to take this. I think in terms of when it comes to these high pressure tournaments, right? Sometimes it doesn't even really come down to what you studied or how you usually play. It comes down to what you're able to execute in the moment, right? I'm of the belief that you're really realistically only able to execute a fraction of what your zenith is in terms of your player skill when it is these high pressure situations, just because naturally you're going to have some type of nerves there, even if it's minuscule. But these two have been the closest to 100% in terms of just like what they're able to bring to the table. King of Ninjas, though, I said they have a bag of tricks. They're bringing forth Rachel Yukiko for this set.
Yeah, definitely have those pocket characters, and now is the time to go ahead and use those. Yeah, like you said earlier, I'm gonna backpack off of you. I'm gonna say you're only as good as your worst moments. You know?
Right. Absolutely.
Like, even though you might have a super high skill ceiling for yourself, if that floor that you might hit whenever you're feeling nervous is pretty low, that is where you are at as a player. You gotta work on trying to get that confidence built up. That's one of the hardest things to work on as a player. Getting him with the overhead. King of Ninjas keeping the control. 3 meter on deck and a George.
Ooh, clutch anti-air with the fans. King of Ninjas.
Wait, am I?
He's really piling on their hurt here through 3 teams. They have played 3 teams throughout the entirety of the night as they see fit. And it seems like they have really been able to have a proper approach for every opponent that lay ahead of them, right? They went with the tried and true Yumi Yukiko against Hachi. They did the Adachi Yukiko against Game Wizard, and now this Rachel Yukiko proven to be a problem here for Wikondo.
Yep, I told you, it's Yukiko and accessories.
Right?
She's in season. Very nice setup from Wikondo.
She is kind of looking in season with the Halloween-based colors here. That's maybe a power-up. Just kind of hating them at the moment.
Yeah, I assume that King of Ninjas is just very aware of current events, like they, you know, the new Joker movie, so they had the Joker color earlier. The Halloween colors now, like, yeah, they're just hip. They're just with the times. Ooh. Caught with the air-to-air extended with Rachel.
Oh!
3K, but what a block.
Yeah, a risky call on Yukiko. She does go down as a casualty of the mix. But, I mean, you have Rachel solo. Some might say that this is a win condition. You might be in a better position for Yukiko dying.
Oh, no block to the DP from Hard Ino, though. What a catch in the air. Holy cow.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And the farm.
I'm pretty sure Astro's throwing Growler on the ground. Okay, yeah, that was visually extremely difficult to make out what was happening, but we're here.
Yeah, he was growling at the cows. He really was. King of Ninjas making their way out of the corner. Oh, what a dive kick from Wikondo, though.
The anti-air, my favorite technique in fighting games.
Yep. The counter play.
Sorry to bother you, but
Tied up 1-1.
Cool. Yeah, Wikondo bringing things back before it gets too off the rails here for King of Ninjas. And yeah, clutch way to do so. I feel like they have been kind of reversal happy, but not without good reason. I mean, the initial reversal that they saw is what killed Yukiko. King of Ninjas was not expecting to lose Pico in that manner. So we'll see. I feel like there's still some things in the 2v2 Wikondo needs to solve. But we are tied up 1-1.
Very nice slow from King of Ninjas. Not able to cash out a whole ton, but they are calling out Azrael. He forced you to call your mom.
Yeah, what? She like ran under and then the throw macro was hit, so she ran back and then tried to go for the throw. I would have gotten completely open up there. Like,
oh, yeah. There's no way. Not for you. I'm saying for me. Sorry. Let me specify. I think you could.
No, I thought that church. Yeah, hell yeah, you can open up that. There's no way you can fit in that one. Pack it up.
I make sure I didn't think I'm bullying them. I bullied myself. That's different. Oh, very nice grab tech. The back
again?
from Wikondo is insane.
You know, and I think what it is that we are very aware of how reactive King of Ninjas is. They've been able to get these crazy anti-airs and just really super locked in on the Yukiko. Because you kind of have to be. You have to have a little bit of that reactive playstyle with the character. So Wikondo's just using King of Ninja's reactions against them. Just like, I know you're looking for anti-air. I got this counterplay to that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be money every single time. It's been a valuable bet. As we're going to be going to cross rating. Wikondo is now up 2-1 over King of Ninjas.
Yeah, Mikando definitely adapting well. Just not letting not letting King of Ninjas take back the lead they had before, and like you said, just using their own gameplay against them in the most capable way possible.
Yes, it seems like King of Ninjas is going to be altering the game plan a bit. Going to be investing in a Bug Zapper in the form of Adachi, see if it can come in clutch. They don't need it quite as full of a sweep. 2 games in order to move into that grand finals winner's side, but Kondo. Oh my god, just a game away. A massive 2C round start could have been very beneficial for King of Ninjas, but can't confirm the situation.
For the flame pillar. Level 5 already on the fire meter, so that's going to do 7k damage. Very healthy start for at this point in the game.
I can see why maybe King of Ninjas wanted to avoid this Adachi matchup just due to Weekon's prominence in showing that Growler. We see the first BTO that's activated just completely nullified by Azrael in the process.
Red kick didn't hit though, sending us back to a reset.
You said Subway. We're gonna be eating fresh the Italian BMT there. Big meaty throws into the corner there from Weekondo as man, just trying to stabilize as much as possible. Growler, nobody home. Anti-air. There it is, Adachi going down.
Once again going for the sweep. Persona catching though. So the 5k. Happy 5 Growler! The awareness. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. What King of Ninjas?
Literally stopped the Miragi a centimeter away from the Growler activation to get the punish.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely wild. Weekondo stacking up. Are they trying to go for that Astro? Are we gonna see one? No, they're gonna punch you in the face.
Fair enough. That's going to bring the life totals very even here. A 5B to stop the approach. They're about even on life totals, but oh my god! Shook out of your boots with the shimmy there from King of Ninjas. It is 2-2.
You're plotting something.
Oh
They're
my
going to
god.
be able to get the reverse 3-0 again, or will they be stopped? It all comes down to this.
We'll have to see the Adachi swap. I don't even know if this is really courtesy of the Adachi swap. That's just really that clutch factor of King of Ninjas self-proclaimed coming into fruition. Probably a little bit less of self-proclaimed, just a valued fact with the way they're performing here tonight.
Growler doesn't mean anything to King of Ninjas anymore.
Right?
That dog might be barking, but ooh, he's not a scary dog anymore.
Chihuahua tier.
These fake outs that King of Ninjas is doing for these Azrael callouts are so freaking dangerous and so sassy.
Yeah, they've seen the footage of Weekondo tonight, and maybe even beyond tonight, of how they utilize that Growler. But the back throw active switch going to be unburstable with the super confirm. Adachi's out of here. This may be the most clutch sequence of them all for King of Ninjas if they're able to make it happen, but it's not going to be easy. Solo Yukiko, level 3 resonance, spin it all on fire stacks. Let's go gambling.
Yeah, Weekondo definitely staying in a good place, but they still have to try to climb.
Okay, Miragi, 7 more seconds in this Dark Phoenix mode where we're just having pass regenerating meter. 9 Augie stacks. AG the chip building away. Good push block here from Weekondo to try to stabilize 2v2 as much as possible.
There's that
TP
TP.
off the distance. They cracked.
The pressure cannot be gained to Weekondo. They have to try to keep their head stabilized right now more than ever. Try to gain in that space. King of Ninjas going for the anti-air. Try to get a mix-up.
Got the throw bait, can't get much with it. And just once again, stopping that Augie right in front of Azrael to bait out the Growler. King of Ninjas has been able to get that play time and time again. Does get opened up.
That's so much meter. That's so much meter, Atkins.
Oh my gosh, is this gonna be enough? I don't know.
I don't know. No, he fell.
The air reset. 9 Augie stacks. I feel like some things can do it and some things cannot. Yukiko's not the most equipped character in the world. Needs fire to make contact in order to get the game. A Blackhawk Stinger can come out at any given moment. The Growler cancel the Blackhawk. The hitbox not gonna make contact. 5-day punish. Does that kill? It will. King of Ninjas. Are you kidding me?
King of Ninjas guaranteeing themselves a spot in grand finals And Wii Kondo is now going to have to fight once again to see if they get the chance to run it back. Oh my gosh.
King of Ninjas putting Yukiko on the map while just really having the clutch factor, having their back. That was insane. 3-2, and you could just tell that Wikondo was getting kind of consistently tilted by a couple of key scenarios, right? Throw baits were having a massive effect. Really, these DPs off in the distance of them trying to escape what was the kind of neutral that King of Ninjas was layering there. And the growler baits, right? Agi being that really interesting projectile where you can manually control where it detonates. So King of Ninjas wisely having it detonate right outside of Azure's growler radius, baiting that time and time again and getting the punish was just pure counterplay. It was so good.
Yeah, well, okay. So they did have the fake out several times, but it was leading up the conditioning of making you get ready for that growler that made it so effective. Like, absolutely. It was so volatile towards the end. Something that couldn't have been done, I think, if there hadn't been that conditioning involved. And it was nasty. It was nasty.
Indeed. Well, King of Ninjas one step closer to being your Masters of the Night champion here as this series is nearing its conclusion. We are in top 4 territory. As I said, everything from here on out is for the dollar, and we're going to be going to a run back of what we had in round 1. Rialzo versus Yo Game Wizard here for the loser semifinals.
Your Game Wizard getting caught by the sweep already, though. That's not a dead Adachi yet. That's 10k. That is 10k. That is a 10k combo, Atkins.
Yeah, that's what she did. That's what they did. Them girls. With phantom and spells.
Cyndi Lauper was right. Girls really do just want to have fun.
A little bit too much fun. I don't think this is the fun that Cyndi Lauper had in mind. Like,
yeah, I don't think she meant crime. I don't think she actually meant crime.
Yeah, no.
Into the air, and what goes up must come down. Ooh, very nice parry. But not able to get anything off of having to use the meter.
This is... You know, I was gonna say that I hate to see an Adachi in this position where it's like level 1 resonance and the odds are stacked against them and they got a gap, but...
Are you sure?
I actually don't think I hate to see that.
Yeah. It's okay, Atkins. Your secret safe with me, G-Tech, Mito, and everybody else in chat.
all 26 people watching. Y'all know
all
how I
26.
Y'all know how I really feel.
Yee.
But yeah, if we were to call back to how the initial bout went between these two, right? Game Wizard was able to get a really early victory in set count by just overwhelming Rialzo. It was just a matter of like not allowing for the Yumi 90 to get started. It seems like Rialzo very cognizant of that, and it's actually like a little bit more aggressive, right? They are really insistent on getting the game plan started, even if they have to put a little bit more on the offensive side.
Nine says, I've got the growler now. Train.
Ooh, instant overhead on the Okie Dokes. Here we go. We're going to be forced to burst and escape the unblockable situation here for Yogan Wizard.
Very nice grab to get started off from Rialzo. Oh! The read! The read!
Yeah, I think they purposely ended that combo early to try to go for like a reset situation to make Game Wizard guess, and if they were right, they could guarantee a kill before the burst meter came back. That was actually really interesting.
Very nice 5D anti-air call out once again, seeing Yumi take another life with one of those. Ooh, yep.
Justice has been...
Ooh, this is looking like a speed run, but we've seen sets like this in the past, right? Tonight even, where it seems like one player just really has it together. In fact, it was Game Wizard who we saw that seemed like they really had King of Ninja's number, but a reverse sweep is what ended up being the result. So Game Wizard might be able to employ some of the same ideology here, but it's going to take a lot of digging, a lot of soul searching in order to make that happen.
Yeah, you definitely have to lock in. Oh.
Persona broken by those falling rocks, but it's not stopping Yale Game Wizard. Was looking for the air unblockable, ended up being a punish. I don't think they visually recognized that situation in time.
Good little trade. Putting Yo Game Wizard back in advantage. Mine is taking a significant amount of damage. I think Ryaz is going to probably try to keep them on deck for a little bit and make Yumi do a bit of work now.
Okay, push block. The 5P, that thing always feels like it just goes so far where he travels. Like,
full screen super. Didn't catch Yumi though.
yeah, but I think the Game Wizard was okay with that. They were just like, I'm going to be able to get a punish on 9. Ryaz doesn't have any resources available. I don't think Yumi can punish from here, and even if she can, it's not going to kill me, so I'll take that bet.
How did you think this would go?
Yeah, definitely made sense as an exchange, and it was very smart on their part.
Unavoidable no matter
Very, very well
what.
done.
But as long as I live as a shinobi,
All right,
must
Game
be
Wizard
prepared at all
showing that they
times.
still got some fight left in them, taking a game and bringing it to 2-1. Rialzo's still just one game away from moving on to the losers finals.
Yep, currently at set point, but Yo Game Wizard is putting in that work. Trying to get paid overtime.
Right. And I mean, Game Wizard has played the most amount of sets tonight than anybody has. Keep in mind, this is the, not a last chance qualifier, but essentially they qualified for the bracket tonight after the tiebreaker set with Bumperchunga. So, you know, in terms of just overall endurance, I got this wonder if, man, if maybe their judgment is lapsing here, but no, it seems like they are still ready to go, have much more view time here to play with a big kill on 9 early. Only have to worry about solo Yumi.
They did not need to use that extra bit of meter at the end. Taking the half health.
It's safe. Yeah, it's hella safe. You got Zeos in the back, safe jump on the side. There is no end inside the sides. A kill here for Yo Game Wizard. Cross slash, let the Yumi get the finishing touches. The reverse sweep might be coming. We're 2-2.
Taking us to game 5.
It seems that conflict is
Yeah, nobody wants to be out of the tournament.
But as long as
No
I
one wants
live
to
as
be
a
out
shinobi,
yet. No one wants to call
I
it
must
quits.
be prepared at all times.
Everyone wants a bigger cut of the pie, if you will.
Dude, I feel like if Game Wizard takes this, Ryalzo is gonna have a bitter approach to Game Wizard from here on out. Like, it's just like, bro, you came in here on the day of, knocked me out of my first place seed, put me in losers, and then Gate kept me from top 3. Bro, that's...
You came here on the day of my daughter's wedding and fuzzing me? Brother. Oh. There's the low. What?
Now-
That shouldn't have juggled. What in the Smash Brothers was going on there?
What the? All right, I will say, first of all, your joke about the fuzzy really killed me. That was amazing. But second of all, I mean, I've been so distracted by your humor that, like, you know, Game Wizard like started out with round start DP and like Adachi almost died, and there's been like all this chaos happening. Game Wizard maybe making some sense out of it, but man.
Yeah, it happened so fast. That's the thing with both of the teams on like both player sides is these are so like the teams work so fast.
Oh,
They
no,
work
he did
very
off
quickly.
first. Okay, so the
Ooh.
first, I guess they want to play it out with Yumi. Either way, one of the characters were gonna die, so they're choosing to fight it out with the 5A.
Oh.
Heck, yeah, 9.
The world won't change.
Be able to pull up that stop sign. We also takes it 3-2.
Struggle all you
You guys are
want.
taking it 3-2, but what a freaking set. Oh my gosh.
Leaving only cruel reality.
Oh man. I was genuinely surprised that they decided to keep the Yumi in there towards the end. I genuinely thought that we were going to see Yo Game Wizard opt to pick Adachi towards the end.
Yeah, I mean,
Sacrifices were made.
yeah, I will say, like, I don't think Adachi players are huge fans of having to fight 9, which makes sense, right? Her disjointed normals can very easily knock out some of the persona-centric parts of the kit, especially Zio, which is a super important part. And then it is not impossible to react to his Zio with that 2-on-4 C fist, projectile invul. So if you do have to choose between Adachi or Yumi in that regards, I don't blame him for choosing Yumi, but either way, it was
Yep.
a Kill to Swallow, they will be getting 4th place, a solid hustle from Yo Game Wizard, but we are now in top 3 territory. We're jumping straight into it. Losers finals with Ryazo versus Wikondo.
Heck yeah! Ain't gonna hold back on the action. It's time. I wonder if we're gonna see a Growler.
I would bet the entire match pot. I can't do that. It's not my pot. But if I could, I'd bet it that we're gonna see at least one.
It'd be the one time Wikondo would be like, no Growler. No Growler, bigger prize pool.
Crazy.
Ooh. Not quite catching the 9.
Hey, there it is. Yeah, the 5A at the Switch GP. That's a not only just a Wikondo, it's an Astro Classic, but I haven't seen Wikondo actually implement too much tonight, if at all. I think one time they tried to go for it was a misinput and it cut him out. So.
He's taking a lot of damage. Ryazo opting to keep them in there though. There's a grab whiff, giving Ryazo enough time to go ahead. Pop Resonance, DP, get out of there. Call your mom.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, proper timing on the back homing as well. Double clock activation. Why is this character allowed to do this? Okay.
Who let her?
Mori.
Mori.
My goat. My goat.
Mori's like, please don't blame me.
No, I don't blame him. I praise him. That is truly the goat. I need him to make another fighting game immediately. Nobody doing it like my goat.
It's so true. There's that clock. Time is ticking.
Oh, based on the DP? Yeah, recognize that Ryazo would be getting hasty there. 9 does have the power of that double side hitting DP covering both sides, so very common use of sandwich scenarios this game.
There's a sandwich. No punish to the DP whip. I think that's just a really big bait from Wikondo. Very clever.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of hesitation here for Wikondo. They've been in this sequence so many times where they're playing against somebody with a full screen threat. They have the gun, right? But it's a sniper rifle with 1 bullet, the Blackhawk Stinger. And they're just really hestant on pulling the trigger. They're like, is it reactable? Do I do it now? Because like they had success with it first, but then they literally got sent to losers for trying it previously. So it's taking their time to take it and that'll do it. Yup.
His legs are so long. Dang! Top of the pyramid, head cheerleader right there. Holy cow, those kicks. Wikondo on the board.
Beautiful reach there. And I legitimately feel like it was them being molded as a player to look to end the set like that, right? Had they have not gotten punished previously for just having a bad Blackhawk Stinger reaction, I fully believe that Wikondo would have played that way more grounded and just looked for the tick reaction, but they recognized like, I got baited on this previously. I think I'm just gonna play it safe, and yeah, just gotta read on Ryazo's movement and eventually found that air-to-air. That was good stuff.
Get ready.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see if they'll be able to keep it up into game 2. Losers finals.
Let's go.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, immediate happy birthday round start. This is the Sweet 16.
The good news is for Wikondo, the way that it started out was with an assist already called, so the game isn't over. Because this team does have round start CODs on happy birthdays, but the way that would hit, yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Fair and balanced. Oh my gosh. The DP launched you into a crazy, crazy high positioning, enough to combo off of.
Beautiful reaction with the anti-air there. Gonna be able to take down Azrael, only has to worry about heart. I know.
Oh, she kind of just punched her. She kind of just walked up to her and punched her.
Yeah, I think, if I
might
were
be Persona 3.
Just walking up and getting punched.
Just walking up and slap. Tying us up 1-1.
Get ready.
Yeah, very dominant game too. They're from Ryazo as well. Needed that to kind of get their mind back into things because, yeah, Wikondo has been looking strong throughout the entirety of the night. It looks like they're still kind of mentally there here against Ryazo, so they're pushing each other to the list at the moment.
Yeah, it's time to go all out. Had enough time to warm up already.
Yep. Overhead did not opt for the first bait. I think that, oh, they had the proper read. They said initially, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to prioritize the 9 damage. And then right when you're on the brink of the death, I know you're going to want to save your girl. I'll punish Yumi instead. Very good decision making there from Ricondo with the routing. Hey, yo, she's dead. She is dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Oh!
These raw DP punishes have been, they've been volatile.
Oh my god. This Shook out of the boots constantly, fishing out those reversals, finding those punishes, getting the proper confirms. Oh my gosh, Ricondo was just completely in there in terms of reads, approach, just the whole 9. He's a game away from going to the grand finals.
Get ready.
Can it be done? Will Ricondo be able to get the run back against King of Ninjas, or is Ryazo going to emerge back into a position they're all too comfortable with grand finals, but this time on the loser side?
Yumi not quite able to catch the assist. Ricondo landing in there safely.
Ooh, Growler to nullify the ceiling there. Gets caught by the 5P, can't stabilize the happy birthday.
I mean, actually just got mad at nature and made it go back.
Nature's a powerful force to fight against.
Oh!
Oh, it doesn't hit 9! That's a heartbreaker! Blackhawk Stinger not coming in clutcher for Ricondo.
Not quite.
Oh, good luck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Heart's out of there. Heart is gone.
Yeah, unblockable in the.
This is damage to the character, though.
Yeah, if you go find the hit, that's the thing.
Oh, no. I saw 2 hits, but neither of them were from Ricondo.
Yeah. Guess for game gets hit by the left and right, and we're going to a game 5, everybody. This is it. Loser final between Ryazo and Ricondo. Only one can get into that grand finals positioning to try to secure as much of that $512 pot as possible. This is one for the books. Like I said, both of them kind of pushing each other to their limits.
Absolutely going all out. Game final. Someone's trying to make it into grand finals and no one wants to go home. Except you're already come home, but that's beside the point.
True. I think actually everybody's home, but you know, we move.
Maybe you're not. I won't judge you. Maybe you're playing at McDonald's and you got them to plug in the Ethernet cable. However you did that.
Oh man, the DP off in the distance. I think the pressure got to Ricondo, and Heart's, you know,
injured.
Punishment for that is death.
Dead.
Yeah.
Sacrifice. Ooh. Oh, switching corners though.
Ooh. Dash for the Growler.
What?
It's hitting reverse hit on Yumi.
Oh, the dive kick was a bait.
Yeah, you see that Ricondo is structuring a lot of the decision making around Yumi, around the assist calls. That's giving 9 free reign to kind of go for these punishes and catch Ricondo off guard, and works out perfectly. Yep.
Keeping control of the situation and guaranteeing themselves also a spot in grand finals.
There it is, Ryazo going to be able to bring it all the way back. Again, the first seed of the bracket, the winner of 3 preliminaries within the Masters of the Night series, still able to hold on strong with victories over Hachi, Sykes, Yo Game Wizard, and now Ricondo. A crazy trail to leave behind, but there's still one person, one king, if you will, that lies ahead within the grand finals with their side of the bracket, and that is King of Ninjas. We are set up here for your grand finals here of Masters of the Night.
It's definitely been a rough climb for some, and an easy climb at other moments, I will say. There've definitely been a good push and pull of both. Either way, we are in for quite a treat. Make sure you guys have your drinks, have your snacks, take a seat, because what you are going to see is history before you.
Indeed, yeah. This is the one, the conclusion of 2 months of build-up in this Masters of the Night series. Both of these players qualifying in quite high spots. Of course, Ryazo, we already discussed, was basically within the first place on the leaderboard. King of Ninjas actually in the 5th in the bottom half, but the way they've been playing tonight, it looks like they've been the favorite to take this all along, just kind of speaking to the caliber of competition that we have within this bracket. But yeah, as I said, Ryazo, no stranger to these grand final spots. They've won plenty of tournaments this year, but coming at this from the loser side and playing against Kiko Ninjas, who has just looked on fire throughout the entirety of the night, no pun intended on that Yukiko, it's gonna be a hell of a set.
Absolutely. I know that it's not the end of the year necessarily, but it does definitely feel like the end of a season. So it's. Whew.
I mean, it's winding down. I have Mariah Carey playing in my subconscious. I don't know about y'all, but as soon as October 1st hit, she started thawing up. I can hear, like, you know how, like, there's tinnitus and everybody hears a different,
You hear the bells.
yeah, the different sound when it comes to tinnitus, and maybe like a ringing or like a buzzing. I hear Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You." So
It's just like just hear the jingles in the distance. That sounds not fun. Oh man. I don't know. I want to live in not Christmas for as long as possible, and then enjoy Christmas whenever it's here, and then be like, "That was nice. Let's enjoy it again next year."
That's a valid approach to the holiday time, but let's see who's going to be having more of that holiday money, whether they're saving up for Christmas presents, Black Friday, whatever it may be. Secure the bag here in October, here in Masters of the Night for your grand finals. Ryazo versus King of Ninjas 789. Throw the digits on it for the one time, as this is going to be one hell of a set between these two.
Justice is all about.
Going to be electric. Don't go anywhere. We've got grand finals up next. Ryazo currently sitting on loser side, so of course they will have to win the bracket reset if they want to take the whole tournament. It's going to be just a little bit easier for King of Ninjas if they're able to clutch it out. I know that they like having the clutch factor, but will they be able to get it without having to clutch it out this time? Let's see.
Yep, that's finally knocked out with the cross slash. Raw 2C this time. Straight up confirming that power charge into Yukiko, not enough to kill.
Not quite. Persona.
Oh. Yo, they brought out 9. Yeah, I would be really surprised if Ryazo does anything. 9 is so low. You can't afford to call assist at this point. The switch? Dude, King of Ninjas is just... I feel like they've done like 100 things in 20 seconds. What the hell is happening?
Their brain is moving so fast. Honestly, yeah, they are just processing this information incredibly quickly. Ryazo going ahead, setting up the clock on them. It's a matter of time. It's not summer vacation yet, though.
I think they were hoping that would be a punish on a dodge, but not quite the case. Honestly, this is even. I know it's a 2v1, but looking at the life totals and one of those characters being 9 the Phantom, this can literally go either way.
Absolutely. Incredibly even. Starting to gain back that health, and now we are down to 1-1 either side. King of Ninjas has the meter.
Yeah, they will not dare challenge 9 the Phantom, and this guy's up that close, but the CEO does make contact perfectly over the 4-8 anti-air attempt. King of Ninjas getting all that life back from the Residents, but gets cleansed.
You're getting caught in the air. The Yoki is going to be what matters out of the situation. This combo's not killing. There it is. That's it.
Tech forward. It could not have been an unblockable, right, with the way that the routing was going. So Ryazo going for the Meteor instead. And went for, honestly, the mind game of like what could kill there. It's either going to be throw or instant overhead that could seal the deal. And King of Ninjas guest teched on the throw. They ended up being their demise. Ryazo had to read with the instant overhead instead. So game 1 going to Ryazo.
On to game 2. Ryazo one step closer to that bracket reset.
But man, a crazy game 1. King of Ninjas having so many clutch calls. They were really fishing for an early kill on that 9 with the instant hit confirm off the Adachi 2C. It was just literally a pixel away.
Nice round start for King of Ninjas. Able to capitalize quite a bit off of just a Phoenix assist. Ryazo tying it up very evenly already. know Frozen says love is an open door, but whenever I see somebody get opened up in a fighting game, I don't call that love. That seems like not love.
Hate?
Yeah, hate. I think that's what it is.
Man, I'm just sitting back here and watching this match, and this is such a bro thinks he's on the team asset, or like a sis thinks she's on the team asset. So I'm looking like 9, Yumi, and Adachi fighting out for $500. Then she goes there. Like, sis thinks she's on the team. What is she doing here? But King of Ninja's been putting in work with this character, man. It's been something.
You can say what you want, but I mean, as far as it goes, if this were Mean Girls, that girl's Regina George right now. Like, she's making it work, and she's being a menace this entire time. Healing up, keeping her space, like, it's working really well for King of Ninjas. Putting Ryuzo in a position where they're gonna have to rely on that solo 9 with an 1/8 of health.
Yeah, but again, we just saw this. I'm almost even willing to say this is even close to, like, an even matchup. Like, 9 has such a good 1v2 potential. King of Ninjas does not have the healthiest Adachi. You can't call that man as an assist, but in the air, out the sky, it's enough to do it.
You're right, she was a Katie Herring. Oh my gosh. King of Ninjas still taking it out though, tying us up 1-1.
But if you're plotting something, the
Wow.
investigation team.
I mean, King of Ninjas is playing well into Ryuzo, I feel, despite the score. Like, the thing that I think Ryuzo is doing is prioritizing the 9 for the 1v2 if it comes down to it. And I think that's what the big difference maker is, right? We've seen in a lot of Ryuzo's falls early on in the bracket, it has been as a result of 9 going down early. But just having that preservation factor is what's keeping these matchups so close. It's like, you kill the Yumi, but I still have a functional game plan.
The call out from King of Ninjas. Able to air from Ryuzo.
Yeah.
Tides shift so quickly.
Oh, that was definitely a misinput on super from King of Ninjas. You just saw the throw out there. That was supposed to be super. Okay, they've come this far, just keeping up the pressure. All in their 5C.
Oh.
Try to keep it first aid. Hey, yo, that character is broken. What?
Broken. Busted.
Mean Yumi JC won there.
We let her do that.
Oh boy. Maybe my goat wasn't cooking. I don't know, man. I'm not. Nah, I'll never question Mori. Even though I question that interaction, I won't question Mori. Damn.
Yeah, I don't question Mori. I come to terms with things.
Yeah, I think the fast pacing of this game has really gotten into Ryuzo's head here as King of Ninjas does the run up empty nothing, baiting out the DP, and is able to take down that 9. Just has to worry about the Yumi now. Ooh!
Oh, the bait! The bait! King of Ninjas taking another one. Tournament points. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you're Ryuzo, you have to be thinking about how you're going to stop this back and forth nature, because, hey, you know, game 4, it's not far-fetched to believe that Ryuzo would be able to take that, but given just the kind of teeter-totter that these two are implementing at the moment, that would equate in King of Ninjas to winning the tournament, whether it's going to be 3-2, or even if it doesn't get to that point, if King of Ninjas is able to take it now. So for your Ryuzo, you need to really have the macro kind of build within you right now. Just like, I need the games and I need them now. We need to get to that reset. Can't afford anything at the moment.
No anti-air for Adachi, but that is 1 for 9.
Alright, no ender on the combo. We see a sheer amount of control here from Ryuzo. Oh my god, we're just gonna let it all swing. We're really just gonna spin all the bars in the world for the lockdown. Caught on the 2A.
If it means the tournament, they're willing to risk it. The block!
Yo.
Not letting nerves get to them.
Ryuzo. Yeah, letting Ryuzo make the mistakes. 3 bars available. I don't know. Yeah, spent the resonance. 2 bars available. Goes for the knockdown. Builds up the stacks. 8. And then goes into the Yukiko super. That's going to be enough to kill.
Of the stacks. Oh my gosh, that was so big brain.
Solo 9. Keep in mind, it doesn't mean anything if you kill the Yumi. Ryuzo still has plenty of options available. That could have been it. Goes for the chase, and King of Ninjas 789 is going to be your Masters of the Night champion.
Oh my gosh. That was insanity! King of Ninjas taking the tournament. No need for the bracket reset, just the dubs.
It all happened so fast. I could barely. The King of Ninjas